Hello, everybody, and welcome in to episode, I believe this is 14 of, well, this fun little game, Shadows of the Last War, and it's been a little while since we've played. We just discovered that it's been, was it 4 or 5 weeks? 4 or 5 weeks? Something like that? Yeah.
5 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks. It's been too long. It's been too long.
422 was the last time we played.
I'm hungry to get some dice.
I've been very much looking forward to getting back into this.
Same. Big same, actually. So, in an effort to expedite the experience, I have taken the liberty of taking some of my own notes. Wow, thank you so much, Jen Human, for that gift. It's a tenner. And that puts us into our first lucky roll of the night. Appreciate that, sir.
We only have one.
That's right. We only have one. People are, you know what? People are also out of sorts. They're gonna get back into the flow of it. So, session 13 primarily was on the vessel, on the Horizon Treader, which was pretty big. The Horizon Treader experience was, it still is a pretty daring event. You guys have uncovered a lot of information, met a lot of really interesting and unique characters. You're still going to meet interesting and unique characters, but goes without saying, there's still a lot to uncover.
I've had enough interesting and unique characters.
You have 6 days of travel left on the Horizon Treader. Each of you practiced some downtime experience and downtime events. What I have of note, we have coin tricks, heaps of coin tricks. There was at least a full day experience of coin tricks. It resulted in Ivan learning some neat new things to expressively grow his character. That's still to be determined, but coin tricks abroad. Cohen spent most of that time reaching out to each of you individually. He has some of his own personal goals, but you guys have been holding out a lot of information here. Been holding out. To be determined.
I didn't make a great first impression, really.
Yeah. Cohen informed Scout that he is looking for a face. Not just
his face.
Yeah, that's right. He's looking for his face. He doesn't know what he looks like. It's been so long. You're not really sure of what life is sort of like for him right now, or any of the other people that are inside of his house. What house is that? If you can recall, it's been a while.
Fairlawn?
Fierlon, that's right.
Hal's house?
Yeah, Fierlon.
Sigh.
I have the note here. Klepto Trash Panda took Cohen's dagger and vial.
Hey.
Yes.
What up, bro?
Klepto Trash Panda is redundant.
I did that a little bit, yeah.
In some ways it is. He did that, in fact. I also have written down that Cain is hiring Cohen for information on Hal? That's the trade.
He did try to also hire him to kill me.
Yeah. Or yeah,
that was only the first time, and he stopped real quick about that.
It's because everyone else was like, no.
Yeah.
The rest of the group didn't seem sold on it.
Alone, it would have been different.
I never brought that up in the first place, but I kept getting roped into it.
Yeah, you're Cain's best friend now.
My apprentice.
Besties for life.
Yeah, BFFs, that's right.
Do we have quick saves? Can I reload?
Man.
I wish.
Oh, if only.
Bet you do.
I wish.
Poor Sera.
This is my emo phase. I'm sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
I might make more emo comments.
It gets better. It gets so much better.
It's okay. I'm also going through emo phase in one of my characters, so I get it.
Yep. You'd be like that.
Ivan received details on a specific tent where he could find an object to influence his curse.
From Sasha, right?
I don't remember where the fuck I wrote that down.
She's like in the middle of the bloody market. She has like a wide red fiery tent, and it's like the only red tent.
Yeah. I wrote that down. Did I write that somewhere in my character sheet or something?
She goes by Sasha. Ivan, my last note for Ivan here, as a raccoon ingested toxin, potentially killing him.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, we left off with his cold human body that's naked, so I'm pretty sure like we think he's dead.
Yes.
I did that.
And of my last notes is Anju could not find Cohen to assist in Ivan's predicament. Searched abroad
I
the
was
entire
like,
vessel.
go find him or he's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we looked around with the quickness, but he was nowhere to be found.
Yeah. So, did I miss anything? Was there anything of importance that I may have missed in that interaction? Let's see.
God, it was so long ago.
The ladies scoping their notes.
Yeah.
Control
Yeah,
F.
I think it was just Cain hired Cohen to spy on Scout for the remainder of the trip and offered him information for Hal.
What exactly did Cain want specifically from Cohen in regards to Hal?
I wanted him to watch Scout closely and report anything that seemed out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
What is out of the ordinary for
Sera
Scout?
stabbed the boat big time.
What is
There's a
out of
giant
the
hole.
ordinary for Scout?
Yeah, what is out of the ordinary for Scout though?
Snooping around for artifacts, maybe like on their own, anything they're doing on their own, any self-motivated interests.
Yeah, any
Something
sort of
they wouldn't
free
do with
will
us
that they're
around.
expressing is a problem.
Maybe like they show their heart off and there's like a dragon shard in it or something.
something
you know,
along those lines.
No
Just
free
purely
will.
random example.
Yeah, I mean
You
those-
don't know
just
about
stuff.
that, okay?
I don't.
You don't know about that. You
But I hired
metagaming
him
little.
just to keep an
turd.
eye on you because I don't trust you already. So
That's true. You never trusted me from the beginning, so it
That's
makes
right.
sense.
Like it's not that much metagaming. Like yeah, out of character I know, but in character it still seems like something I would do.
Oh, for
So-
sure. I love it.
I try to get you killed first. I mean, come on.
True.
Give me
That's-
some credit. I tried to kill you.
That's true.
Come on. I'm staying true to the
I
essence.
have
of
standards.
I just think it's so funny you want to kill Scout. I love it.
Cain. I don't out of character. I like
Spicy.
out of character.
Yes.
It's pretty spicy. So what did he offer him? What, like, he doesn't want to. Cohen's not gonna kill anybody on the vessel.
He should just take gold like a normal assassin, but he wants information instead. He wants me to specifically. He asked for Hal's real name.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
That's right.
Yeah, and you have to somehow get that from
I'm gonna
Sarah.
try my hardest.
He's gonna do some shady shit. That's
Yeah.
really what it is.
Does
I'm
Sarah
gonna
even
try
know
real
it?
hard.
I do know
No.
it.
Sarah does know it. Yeah, Sarah does know it.
She knows his name, but she doesn't know that that's what Cain's been up to.
Correct. Correct. We know it as Hal because it's Sarah's pen name for Hal. That's it.
Can we just do another round of failing to lie to each other so we don't have to keep track of all this shit anymore?
Well, I mean, that's going to happen anyway. So is it going to be in regards to Hal or something
True.
else this time? You know,
Look, I didn't lie to you guys. I'm telling you everything.
these campaigns really come together when everybody starts talking, but yeah, it's time for a subterfuge. Yeah. I believe. Heart of the cards. We'll see what happens. But this is where we left off. The events coming to a close that night rose to a head because, well, there was some experience. It resulted around Cohen listening in to the events that transpired above him. There were 3 people. I believe it was Scout. I want to say that it was Anju and Sera discussing things directly above him. This was after he had flipped under the vessel. He decided to roll into the body of the ship, and before he managed to roll away, that is when Ivan made his appearance as the raccoon, stealing away a dagger. How he managed, it comes down simply to dice rolls. The dice tell a story, okay? How an assassin let a raccoon steal his personal dagger from him. I'm not in charge of these things, but dice tell a story. That being said, he snuck away, and there was a conversation being held inside of Sarah's room that has been gifted to her. Sera, you wanted to discuss a few things, and it resulted in the discovery of a raccoon with a vial and with a very important dagger. Do you remember what that dagger was?
Yes.
Hal's
Uh,
dagger, right?
Yes, it was Hal. No, it's what's his name's dagger? Cohen's dagger.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
Cohen's dagger. Why is this dagger
Oh, it just
important?
looks like.
It's a House Fjarlan dagger, and they need that dagger.
Yeah, it's like their key to get back into
Yeah.
their
Pretty
house.
much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
ID card.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It is very important for that matter. It's a market passing. So you can imagine how Cohen's going to feel about it after he discovers that it is gone. But
he's going to feel great.
Things
no problems.
Didn't just end with the uncovery of this particular dagger. There was a vial. Ivan sought this vial, honestly, hilariously the entire time, leaping from the bed, bounding up people's backsides, trying to get to this before finally succeeding and taking a lick from this. It resulted in what we believe is death, or at least what you believe is the form, because through that night, while he was slowly fading away, his raccoon form ceased to move, and Ivan appeared in front of you, cold, naked, and unmoving. So we will continue right there where we left off. Lying before you on the floor, each of you, well, 3 of you, with the 4th running off trying to find Cohen. There lay the body of Ivan Freely.
I shoved a good berry in his mouth and it didn't help. And then Sera tried to resuscitate him, so.
Was that in my human form?
I think the good berry was in your raccoon form. There is probably just this moment of pregnant silence as the 3 of you stare down.
He...
I told you he was going to die.
No, this can't be.
I'd give him mouth to mouth, but there's poison in there.
Can I scan him to see if I believe he's alive or not?
That's smart thinking, Cain.
Yes, you can.
My dumbass would just do it.
Power.
Okay. Is that just a heal check?
Yeah.
I could bring him back.
17.
You wish to scan to determine any additional information in regards to Ivan. Ivan, for all intents and purposes, it may look as if he has some sort of a heartbeat. There is some mild convulsory response to his body. The muscles may twitch in spots, but his readings are rather low, quite short. His temperature has dropped. His eyes have sunk. His breathing seems to be non-existent. If he is alive, it's not going to be for much longer, Scout.
Should we rinse his mouth out?
What do we do? What do we do?
Anju, at this point, you have struggled to find anything in regards to the man known as Cohen. I don't remember if you had bound back into the room, but if you had not, you'll appear back at the door now.
I think I did. I think
Okay.
I made it back.
Okay, that's good to know.
Is he breathing?
It appears his breath is very low.
Sorry, my voice mod is messed up.
Maybe there's somebody on the ship that has something that can help him.
Yes, the assassin he stole from.
Yeah, I couldn't find him
can't
anywhere. I
find
literally
him.
looked everywhere.
Shit.
Surely he has an antidote
What about
for
the-
his own poison.
What about the captain?
That's
Yeah.
what I think is useless.
I ran into him and he was not much help. Do we know that he has the dagger? Do we have that?
Oh, yes. We
laying
have
out?
the dagger. Yes.
Put it in his pouch for a minute, right? Like,
I think
try to
we.
stick it in his pouch.
I think. Yeah.
Maybe we can extort the antidote out of him by holding his
I
knife
do not believe we
hostage.
have much time.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where he is. Can I go look for him again? I don't know what to do.
If there's still poison on his tongue, we should wash it out.
Okay, we do have water.
Maybe a little bit of bubbly as well.
Scout,
Bubbly.
can I get a perception from you?
A little bit of whiskey.
I know that your
Carbonated
attention,
whiskey.
specifically based upon your heal check, your attention has drawn specifically to him. He is maintaining your vision. So give me a perception here. I just want to see if you pick up on this detail. Maggie. You got
Sorry.
a perception check?
Were you talking to me? Oh, perception.
Yes.
Check. Okay. I was trying to fix my voice mode. 26.
Okay. Yeah, you are going to pick up on this detail. It's fine at first, and most people are probably not going to see it because it's taking time for this to occur. Where his eyes have managed to sink in, you notice that there is this darkness that's starting to swell under the lower eyelid itself. It's not as if his eyelid itself is sort of oblating or swelling outward, but this pitch dark is starting to run just under the eye, out the sides of his face.
There's something odd about his eyes.
And Scout will point it out.
Yeah, can I
Sure.
perception at this?
As you
Have I
look
seen
down,
anything like that before?
in regards to a human's eyes doing this, no. But peering down at him after everybody notices, with Scout kind of pointing it out,
They leaking?
it starts to form a bit more of a solid shape. It's not a fluid as much as it is a pigmentation that runs over the length of the eyes itself, out just beyond the cheeks, and sort of comes back in and up over the upper eyelids as well.
Like bruising, kinda?
Sort of looks like bruising, but it's not purple. There's no green. There's no yellows to this. It's black.
Black. Just like pitch black. That seems bad. Can I I'll just try to tilt him on his side and give him water and just try to give him water, I guess. That's all I can think to do is help him drink some water, lean his head back, something.
Sure.
No, don't tell him.
Don't what? What? Speak.
Rinse the mouth out. Don't let him ingest it.
Yes, Cain
Sure.
brings up a good point. Maybe we can try to extract the poison.
How are we gonna do that?
Oh, I don't
Sounds
know.
above my pay grade all of a sudden.
I am not a healer.
That
Maybe-
is extremely evident at this moment.
Maybe we can make some sort of funnel and put it in his mouth and suck out the poison.
Okay.
All right ahead, Sera.
Into your mouth?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's siphon it. Let's shove a tube down there and
Maybe we can filter it somehow where it doesn't
It's
go
in
into
his
the
blood, I think.
Ivan,
Bub, can we pump his stomach? How do we set that up?
that is an amazing question. Can we pump his stomach? Where there's a will, there's a way. This is D&D. Everything is made up. Of course you can do that, but I'd love to know how.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm begging you.
Make muffins on my stomach right now.
Okay, funnel in the butthole, tube in the mouth, and then we just pile drive him.
Oh no, the terminology is...
Well, hey, we're just no bad ideas. We're just floating.
It's all one system. Yeah, just pour a bunch of water up my butt, and then it'll hang me upside down.
I've tried to put a
and
potion up your asses before.
Magical
Nobody liked
enema.
Ivan,
Don't we have a spell for this?
you begin to sort of start coming around. You can hear their voices speaking around you, though you're incredibly groggy. You feel very weak. And you know that you're at least fine, maybe exhausted. Your body is slow to respond to any kind of command from your upper faculties, but it does respond. And you start to look around the room, and you sort of see it with a bit of a different light. You pick up on the highlights of the room quite a bit more differently. There was only one light in here to begin with. The room feels so bright, exceedingly bright. But it takes moments and your eyes will adjust. And then everyone around can see that Ivan begins moving his eyes. But his eyes are different. Ivan, do you remember what your eye color was previously?
Nope.
I think you were gorgeous blues. You were like
Probably.
borderline Abercrombie model. It was disturbing.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, your eyes are like fine black discs with just a brown outer rim.
Ugh!
Ivan?
Guys, his
Are
eyes
you
are open.
alright?
How you feeling,
I think
Ivan?
Scott will like flash a light. You know how like they take lights and they like flash them into people's eyes and like try to kind of see if he like traces
cop
follows
flashlight.
it.
He follows. His eyes will tread back and forth, following you several times over, so you know that he's alert and he's aware enough. You can speak. Everything is back to normal, Ivan. So far as you can tell, you just feel incredibly weak. You definitely feel sick.
Oh, what did I eat?
You drank
Poison.
Poison. Really
Oh yeah, I did that.
enthusiastically.
Yeah, I did that.
Thought you were dead. How
Yeah.
I feel like I did die.
Are his eyes like black all the way across, just full, just black orbs?
He's like a raccoon.
When you glance at him,
There.
it dawns on you that he may have changed back into human form, but his pigmentation around his eyes stretched across to this point of his temple. He has a raccoon's mask.
Yeah. I picked up on it right away.
That's some curse.
What?
It
You look
appears
like a
you
raccoon.
have colorations.
Am I
like the
still a
creature that you were
raccoon?
before.
I like looked down at my hands. No, I'm not a raccoon anymore. I can talk.
Scott will kind of polish a little bit of their arm and like let you see your reflection
Just
in there.
what little bits of metal seem to be there. It creates some sort of reflection with the lighting, and you can see it looks like you have heavy bruising around your eyes, though it does resemble that of a raccoon's mask, and it's not sensitive to the touch, but it looks like bruising.
Oh, shit! Oh, I'm ugly.
Never looked
Okay,
better.
listen, you just woke up. Don't be so hard on
Listen,
yourself.
you've had to live your entire life looking like that, Anju. Okay, I wasn't prepared for this late in life.
You know what? We're just gonna breeze past that.
Calling
That's
you
fine.
ugly.
You're grumpy. You just woke up. I get it. Is it nighttime right now, or is it daytime?
I can't
It's
tell if
night.
I need to eat something or throw up.
Ivan, you can't help
It's
it,
night.
but you feel as if your attention is drawn so bizarrely to material that is, well, shiny.
Can I see the dagger?
Oh
Like,
no.
Where is it?
It's on the floor.
And I just
Oh, no.
instinctually like grab it and tuck it to my side.
You grab it, and you instinctually try to pull it to your side, but you're naked.
Yeah, just like I'm laying on the floor, I assume. So I'm just like gonna tuck it.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
like,
sure. Then give me a
just
sleight
right
of
under
hand.
my ass.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, now.
You have
Can
a
I-
luck reroll. There's
know.
one.
Can I
I
swipe
think
that?
this 6 is perfect for telling a story of the guy who's now has.
Can I
Apparently,
try to grab that?
This is new. Okay, this is Bub not telling me the full story, even when I think he's telling me the full story. That apparently, when my fucking form dies, I gain their trait.
You didn't want me to tell you everything.
I'm happy you did it. This is awesome. Because you know what, I remember dying, obviously, but like I didn't understand the consequences in my head because I had so much fun in that form. I had so much fun being a little.
We
little
hardly
rat.
knew Raccoon Man.
Yeah. So now that it's like a part of me that I need to tame, this is gonna be fun.
Cain, Anju. You can see that his eyes are aflit, despite his emotions being slowed. Tenacious as he still remains. His arm instinctively begins to move freely. It looks almost as if he's trying to move himself to kind of push himself up, but it stops for a moment, and he palms something directly onto his side.
Oh,
He never looks down at it, but you can see the color of the black sheath, the black handle.
What you got there, little guy?
Why? What's up? Like, can I like
Yeah,
try to
why
grab
don't
it?
you trade me for this your coin? Here.
I'll just like bring the dagger back out and I like look at my hand. I'll be like, I don't. Why did I?
You stole that. You were really into it.
You tried to put it in your mouth.
Right now? Did I do that?
No.
Don't put that in your mouth, Ivan. Let me cut you.
Do you? So you're saying that I look like a raccoon. I still want to steal things like the raccoon.
So you're still part raccoon right
Can
now.
I just put my other fist that isn't holding the dagger in my mouth as far and try to blow up my cheek? Like,
Yeah,
do I?
Of course,
Wait.
of course you can.
Can I fit things in there?
No,
Can I like?
No, it's just the negatives.
Okay.
it's a regular mouth.
It's
Can I,
just the
like-
negatives. All right, I'm learning this stuff. Yeah.
The upside.
Only the negatives.
The upside is
What
that
are you doing?
you have quite strong vision in this low lit room. In low light scenarios, I'm gonna give you until this curse is handled, or a new creature joins the fray. You're gonna get a +5 to perception checks that are visual based.
Wow.
So put that on your
Oh, so
miscellaneous.
this is only until I get a new form, is what you're saying?
Correct.
Interesting.
But right now it's night, and we're not. There's nothing.
There's no form. It's just
Human.
Ivan.
Okay, well, in a pinch, if we need you to switch back into a human, we can just off you.
Okay.
Perhaps
Well,
I
listen-
could have a sample of your blood to study.
You can do that in a minute. I have no problem with that. I mean, you probably don't want the poison blood. You probably want to wait for me to piss a few times. But also, you're saying you're gonna kill me. You realize that I still feel like shit. I still have poison coursing through my system. I might not live.
I do not have plans to kill you.
Right. So I'm saying if you kill me in another fucking
offer him
form, I might
another
actually. You
berry.
cut my head off as a weasel. I might turn back with no fucking head.
I mean, we
You
have
want-
no evidence to believe that that's true. We do have evidence that we can kill you and you'll survive and turn back into a human. So, I feel like that's just science.
We could test it.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay. Do we have any more of the sunlight orbs?
That's a good idea. I think. Are we out? I
think
we're
so.
out.
'Cause it's
think
the
we're out.
middle of the fucking night, and I'm
got
still
a-
human.
You got a couple of hours on the last one.
Okay.
If we turn that thing on and then turn it off, is that a new night? For the
Well, maybe you're still a raccoon technically, but the raccoon's dead.
so instead
now
of
you
turning
get
into
to-
the raccoon, I turn into this guy at night.
So maybe this is one of your forms. I don't know. I'm just saying you kind of. It seems like you've wanted to be able to be a human at night for a while, so that's kind of a win.
Yeah, I don't really know if we should test it right before sunrise, so I'm not stuck as a fucking animal all night again.
If you want, I'll trade you my blood. We can make a blood bag out of it and filter the poison out of your body with it.
Wait, do you want to do you want to get? Sorry, my microphone's messed up today. Do you want to get vials of each other's blood and wear it around our necks and be friends?
Sure.
Did you eat the good berry I gave you? I gave you another one.
Oh yes, yeah. If you give me anything, I'll eat it right now.
Does that help him feel better?
Do anything?
It is not. It's not going to make
Oh,
you feel
okay.
better. The
We
damage
saw-
that you have taken is to your dexterity. Your dexterous abilities are lost. Your response on coin tricks non-existent. It almost feels as if you've lost sort of whom you began to identify as over the last few days. Though your physical perception, your ability to see things, is heightened
Rough.
in low light scenarios. You are even going to stumble while you walk. At least over the course of the next 5 days, it's going to be difficult for you to be whom you once were.
Does
But-
it kind of feel like you're wake up from your limb being asleep and you try to move it and it's just kind of like a
Dead?
you can do it, but it's feels weird to do it.
Yeah. Not only does it feel
prickly
weird, but you
balls
can
for
tell
feet.
it's not moving at the pace. Like you command your hand to reach out, and it's all delayed. It's like you're under drunk goggles.
Did the witch give you a manual on the curse?
I didn't even know that she cursed me until the next night. No,
That's
she didn't
rude.
tell me she was cursing. Yeah, she just did it after the fact.
Pretty consumer hostile behavior from the witch.
Thanks.
Could use some
Best
info.
way to deal with the witch is to chop their head off.
Okay. Well,
Does that
Oh,
solve
right.
the Does that solve the
Put a
hex
pin in
though?
that-
Does
put a
that solve
pin in
the
that
curse
side
that she
quest.
put on me, or would I be
Depends
forever
on the
cursed again?
curse.
That's probably fair.
Does chopping people's heads off normally work for most humans?
it's a good
Seems
point.
Maybe it's their new hobby.
It's a good point. That does kill most of us. I
Damn
think.
your logic.
Um,
Well,
Warforged.
I think, unfortunately, Ivan is just gonna have to,
Get dressed.
yes, and have to rest.
Right.
This is like dying is kind of a big ordeal, and it takes time to like feel yourself again. So I think we should just let Ivan rest. We're stuck here anyway, so
That's a wonderful idea. I've made a little cot down below. It's just soft things. You can go.
Random
lay a
question. How shiny is your new sword, Sarah?
well, I don't know if it's shiny, but it definitely looks valuable. We did appraise it, and or Anju appraised it, and it was quite valuable looking.
Okay.
So you
Can I just try to touch it?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Do you
Should I
just
roll for that?
Do you reach out? Do you try to do it stealthily? What does this look like?
No,
Like,
it's not
can I help
stealthy.
you?
Yeah, I just want to reach out and touch it.
Excuse me.
It's like a little kid, just like
Okay.
your sword
This is
shiny.
a Wendy's.
And this is how. Can I help you? That's exactly if I kid.
Does Sarah sort of like lean away? Do you shield the sword? What does that look like?
I just look down at him, and I kind of put my arm in front of the sword.
Sorry,
the
everything's
audacity.
brighter. I couldn't tell if it was the light in the room. It feels like it's daytime. It looks like it's daytime for me right now.
The room is very low lit. A normal person would have difficulty making out extreme detail under this kind of lighting.
It's not bright at all in here.
Yeah, well, apparently I've got new senses, and it's a desire to touch shiny things and seeing things. So I can see the shiny things, and I kind of want them.
Interesting.
We should probably hide the dagger.
Where is it?
Where is it, Ivan?
Just holding
Yes.
Nobody
Where in-
said anything. Everybody just said, "Where'd you do it, little guy?"
What's up, buddy?
Ivan, we all saw you take it and put it in your behind.
Okay, in my behind.
You see the sheath on
around.
the top
Oh, yeah,
of the
there it
dagger
is.
just coming out the
Right
cheeks.
there.
All right, I'm caught.
You don't say. It's right there.
I mean, do we have to give it back though? Like, is he?
I'm
isn't he
not
just
saying
gonna
give it
kill us
back.
for
I'm saying
taking it?
hide it until we need to use
Put
it
it
to
in
extort
the bag
him.
of holding. Yes.
That's fair. I mean, he seems
I
to know
can
all
hold
about
it
it, though, doesn't
and
he?
conceal it.
Doesn't
It's
doesn't
No,
safe
we're
with
not
me.
giving you the fucking dagger. What do you?
You don't trust me.
We should hide the dagger. Don't put it in the haversack. Give it to the crazy wizard.
Yes.
Okay, here's a random thing. What if we just throw it off the side of the fucking ship?
No, no.
And we complete ignorance. We don't even
No.
know where it is. You dropped it, idiot.
We shouldn't
can't-
do that.
We can't use a bargaining chip that is not in our purse.
Honestly, I kind of feel bad. I feel like we should just give it back. You know that these daggers, like, are their whole life, you know? Like,
You feel bad?
I'm
if he doesn't,
Stealing?
this is
You
like,
take
You're
something
right.
that does not belong to you?
yes.
I'll return it to the assassin. I'll find
Have
it.
we all forgotten what this guy did?
I know, Anju. It's just,
I'm grabbing the dagger. I'm taking it and I'm putting it in the
this
sack.
dagger is his lifeline back to his home. If
I
he
know,
doesn't,
that's why we need it.
okay.
I'm just saying. This
what's-
guy is not.
Sarah, okay. So I see Tracy has a
Guilt.
lot to say right here. Does Sarah? What is Sarah doing?
She's trying to do the right thing.
Okay, sure, of course.
Because she's on a bad path and she's thinking about the right thing.
Okay.
So she's trying to fight her normal urges to be bad.
I feel like we're.
But she's not going to press it too much. She feels bad, but she's not so morally torn where she's going to fight everybody to give this dagger back. She's just expressing her feelings of,
Sure.
you know what, this is the right thing would be to give it back to him, but fine.
Sarah, can
But he's an asshole,
Can
so
I-
actually stealing it is the right thing.
can I get from you?
Oh,
It's
no.
not going to be difficult. I'd like a will save.
Bub's cooking.
A will save. Okay. Oh
Huge.
wow, that's really
massive.
Wow. Really good.
Massive. You feel it. You're trying to go down this path, but you can't seemingly get an edge in. Everybody's got an immediate retort to everything that you're saying, and you find yourself gritting your teeth. Something is whispering to you, asking you how long you're going to take it. How long are they just going to keep silencing you, saying your ideas are bad? How long? And you stomach it. You swallow. And you tread the positive path.
It's fine.
That's not ominous at all.
I agree with Sera. Give me the dagger. I'll return it to him.
No, you obviously are not
He'll
going to
kill
do that.
He will kill you.
It's fine.
I'll tell him I found it on the floor.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can return it to him.
That's probably the only good idea is out doing it.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. This guy is. Can I?
We're gaslighting you right now.
Can I take the thing out of his hand? Like, just grab it.
I
and put it
imagine
in the
that.
bag?
I imagine that you said you kind of grabbed it from him, and he didn't retort. So I'm gonna guess that, unless there's a fight about it, yeah, you probably succeed in taking that from him, and you just kind of pitch it in the bag.
This guy's an asshole. We might need something from him. We have something very important to him.
That's fine. Just put it
But
in
I
the
think
put it in the bag of the haversack, and let's just leave it at that.
what were we doing? What
Did
were we
that
doing
not
before
stealing?
the raccoon died?
We were talking about the dagger and other things.
As you say that we were talking about the dagger, Scout breaks again, saying it once more. Can you Maggie, say that again?
Is that not stealing?
It's definitely stealing, but
It is, Scout.
but he's a bad man who would kill us if he needed to. You see? So it's okay to steal from him because he's bad. Did we not?
We're bad parents.
I feel like we established that this guy's a bad person. We established that
Steal
he.
for
Not causing
money.
harm.
He almost killed Anju once. And because of that, we are keeping one of his items to potentially leverage favors from him in the future.
I feel like that was a little reductive, but sure, yeah, I agree. Hold on, above table, I think I did hire him to kill my nemesis, like reverse, because Mido put a hit out on me, and I think I put a hit out on Mido, and they don't cancel out, and whoever gets killed first, that's it. The contract's done. It says here that I did that. Do we remember me doing that?
Yeah, I do.
He did not accept because there's a certain chain of command that you have to go through in order to hire an assassin.
Well,
He'll tell you
maybe-
how to do it.
Well, maybe if he wants his dagger back, he pulls a couple of strings.
Now,
For
Scout,
me.
what Sera just told you
Oh, God.
is borderline the definition of extortion.
Yeah.
That's extortion.
And
I'm a bad parent. I
Is that
know.
not extortion?
it is extortion.
It is extortion.
I feel-
Oh, Scout, you make us. Your literal interpretations of everything truly makes us all seem like horrible people. Maybe we are, but
we're flawed, and that's what makes us human. Well, that would-
Anju's right.
with the human ones, human.
We're not exactly. We're trying to be good people, but it's hard.
I am motivated by the mysterious arts of the arcane.
I'm gonna stop talking.
I
Loser.
don't understand what is hard about this. You just return the item to the person who it belongs to.
Yes.
What
but
happens if they kill you for doing that?
we live in a world where sometimes the easiest answer is not what we should do.
I'm trying to remember. There was like there's an example of something we've said to Scout before, because we had to teach Scout that sometimes you lie to protect your friends and family. Sometimes you extort people, Scout. Sometimes the lines get blurred, and you know, I'm gonna be real. I don't think it's a controversial statement. We've kind of been in a life or death scenario for as long as I can remember. Many moons. We've all been in danger and at the mercy of the crazies around us. Sometimes we do a little extortion as a survival technique. That's all.
I love the concept and idea that Scout's gonna get back to the creator and it's like, so what did you find? And Scout's gonna be like, I learned how to survive with the powers of crime. Like,
yeah. I mean,
through extortion and lying.
We are on the most criminal boat of all time. When in Rome.
Someone wanted to take the lightning rail, but no, we wanted the airship.
Scout is just computing this conversation that's happening, but doesn't take action.
It's fine. Bad
Scout,
equals good. It's simple.
I apologize, Scout. This is not normally how I would talk about choices and morality.
How would you normally do so?
I would normally, the way you're taking things very literally, I would normally say we should take the most right and righteous path. And
why has your decision changed now?
Because we're in a very precarious situation, and
because Sera's a new woman now, right?
No, I'm still me. I'm still me deep down.
Sera again with another jab, another taunt.
Let's not talk about this anymore. We've made the decision. We're keeping the dagger. We're putting it away. Let's move on. And Ivan's going to rest. I think all of us should rest. It's been an interesting evening, to say the least.
Yes, but I would like a moment of your time, if I may, before we go to bed in private.
All of our time? Or just
a little bit of time with you, Sera.
Me? Yes.
I need to discuss something important.
Fine. Well, this is my quarters, so all of you leave now.
Oh, right. This is the only room
yes.
on the ship.
So everybody...
Scout will leave, but stand guard. If I can go up to the top of the door frame in the...
Sure, yeah.
Where rafters of the boat.
Where you've been perched at this point.
I feel like Anju is also just going to stand outside and keep watch, because he finds it suspicious that he wasn't able to find Cohen fucking anywhere.
Yeah, he's probably listening.
Invisible shapeshifter who can turn invisible.
Isn't there a giant hole in the bottom of the room now because she stabbed her sword in there?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Ship's gonna need some repairs. No surprise there. Where does Ivan go?
I forgot about that. You raged.
I did.
Does Ivan head down into the bottom of the vessel? Where is Ivan?
I'm falling asleep right where I am. They're not moving me.
Okay.
They can fucking try. I'm the sick boy. I'm gonna milk it and stay in the nice room.
Sure, I gotcha. Do you climb into the bed, the cot?
No, I'm on the floor. I'm just gonna nod off.
Sure. Okay. You. That makes sense. You just kind of crash right there, unless somebody says something otherwise.
They can try.
Yeah.
I will let it be.
Cain did tell him that he made a soft space downstairs if he wanted to lay down, but...
Everybody else has fled, with an exception to Cain and Sera, and now slowly falling to sleep, Ivan, wistfully gaining what little bit of freedom from the pains that he had while he was immediately alive. It's the two of you. Is there a pause before you address, or how does this look?
Cain's gonna look right at Sera, and he's gonna say, I wanted to start off by apologizing for our previous relationship. I didn't mean to vomit in your bed all those weeks ago. I feel there's been a rift between the two of us, and if we're going to bring our group together, we need to become a more cohesive team. That being said, some very important information has come to my knowledge as of recently. And I would love to share it with you, but I would need something in return.
You need something in return to exchange important information. I thought you were trying to rebuild this relationship.
We are building trust in one another.
Using
Sera,
extortion.
Can I get a sense motive from you, please?
Yes.
I'm not lying.
So sus.
No, you're not. You're not
So
lying.
sus.
Okay.
You're so
I'm not lying. I'm
sus.
just being weird.
Cobalt,
You're usually cray cray.
is Cain being genuine about his apology in regards to the bed vomit?
You're not. Cobalt's like, no.
Why would
No, you're
anyone in the
not.
party
Can I
ever
get a
even
bluff?
remotely think that?
He knows that he needs to apologize if they're gonna to butter her up a little bit.
Sure, of course, but sincerity matters, particularly
Okay,
to a paladin of all people.
You
He
can
does.
beat a
He
13
feels
bluff,
nothing.
can't you?
Fine.
You can beat a 13 bluff.
Go ahead,
I believe
bluff.
in
Give me a
you.
bluff. He can't bluff.
Oh my gosh,
He can't
no. He's just
Oh,
reroll and he beat it.
Wow.
by one. The
Wait, I
luck
think,
reroll.
was
Love
it,
it.
who gave the reroll?
That was Jen Human.
Jen.
Thanks, Jen. That was funny.
You
Oh my god.
You know what? It seems very off for a moment. You can't tell if he's really picked up this skill in lying, or maybe he's completely earnest about this. This might be the first time that you've caught Cain genuine since you've known him.
God damn it, I'm so pissed.
Well, Cain, I appreciate the apology. You have important information you wish to share, but you will only share with me if I give you something in return.
That way we both have something in our hearts that we know of one another that we will guard and keep secret.
Can I get another sense motive, please?
Fucking
Oh, you guys, he needs another
Sisterhood of the
reroll.
Traveling
Someone's
Pants.
got to come in
Fine.
clutch.
It's fine. It can't be
I
a
don't think he can
23
beat a 23
anyway.
though. Yeah.
The ruse has fallen in this regard. You don't know what his angle is, but man, he was genuine to lead. But this, you can see the holes.
You might be able to beat it though, because we have, what are those other dice that we have now?
Desperation.
Bub? Desperation.
Cain, I have a hard time believing that you are genuine in that if somebody who genuine in their apology would just open up and not go back to exchange. And I don't think I have much to offer you right now as far as information goes.
Sera, the information I have, it is of utmost importance. It could change the trajectory of our entire endeavor.
Then just, if it's that important, then why don't you tell me?
I don't know if I can trust you, Sera.
You don't know if you can trust me. You just apologized to me.
I've seen the look in your eyes when you freed those two demons from their prison.
You think back for a moment, and you realize at that moment your vision did sort of change, even if only briefly, and things are coming through skewed. You find yourself questioning your original path that you had taken, but not first without finding your way again. It's becoming more and more difficult. You can determine that much.
Your mouth speaks one thing and your actions follow another. I saw you lock lips with those creatures.
Ivan,
Certainly you wouldn't want others to know about that either.
you might be a very sleepy boy, but this is quite possibly the
buffed.
juiciest gossip.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say,
he's just like, he just-
Can I try to eavesdrop from outside the front door?
It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. 'cause,
Yeah, I
like,
figured,
the
but
airship
I
itself
would
is
try.
quite loud. So yeah, go ahead, give it a shot. Give it a shot. I'm gonna
But
set your
Anju would
DC.
try.
Because
was
they're not
trying.
really yelling. I'm gonna set your DC at 18.
Unless I hear like Sarah
rolling?
raise her voice or
It's
look
gonna be
or
a
sound
perception.
concerned?
Which it might.
An 18 is going to pick up some of it, but
In
I
just
was
a
going to say a
moment.
20 is going to pick up a bit more of the details.
I got big
he's
ears.
he's in negotiations. You don't really know his angle yet, but you've never known Cain to be a straight shooter.
Yeah.
Cain, with all due respect, much of the journey that we've had together has been myself and this group saving your ass from these horrible things that whatever.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, you.
While you
have-
run away. Sorry.
I seem to recall melting the acid off of several Warforged in the sewers, and also saving Anju's life before I even knew him with a feather fall. I've had your back when it come to the owlbears as well, and I even came on this blasted airship despite my fear of heights.
And how many times has your magic, whatever your affliction is, nearly destroyed all of us, or actually destroyed people's lives?
Do we fault Ivan for his curse? That is something he can't control, and I cannot control this myself either.
Your logic is
Why
quite
am I
flawed.
to be damned?
This.
Is he reading off of a flowchart? Holy shit. He's got an answer for everything.
Look, Cain, whatever information you may have that you feel to be so important, you can tell me when you're ready. I'm not going to sit here and try to negotiate
Let's make a
my
deal,
way.
Sarah. I'll tell you my information first, and then you tell me it's something important to you. Say Hal's real name, perhaps.
I see where this is going. You just want Hal's real name.
I am curious.
You're curious, yes.
Do you put Hal's well-being above that of your traveling party?
Are you going to use that as leverage as well? Is that your
I will not
plans?
use that as leverage against you, no.
No, Hal. Hal. I was going to Hal. This is like when I'm arguing with Hal. No, Cain, this is not. No.
I'll even throw in a little sweetener. I'll let you bleed me whenever you want to check up on your darling.
No. I am not giving you his real name. Forget it. It's out of the question. There is nothing you can offer. His life is in danger right now, and I'm not risking that. Why do you want it so badly?
I just want... I feel if I'm to share something of knowledge with you, and I entrust that to you, I should be entrusted as well with something that no other person knows.
I swear, speaking with you sometimes is like talking to...
The most genius man to ever live.
An insane wizard.
You do sometimes have good ideas. That's
Don't
the thing.
tell him that.
But most of the time, your logic is very flawed in relationship building, is what I should say. Your mind is quite brilliant, but your ability to form bonds with people,
I lived in a cave for 20 years.
it's quite clear.
My social skills are lacking, Sarah.
Yes, and I'm not giving you the information that you seek, Cain. I'm sorry.
I would like-
just
Alright.
because you're kind of an asshole.
From Cain, because he's being rather persistent, and he's leaning on the angle of being incredibly friendly, even if he's not entirely genuine about that. Cain, I wanted diplomacy, your strongest argument, and I'm gonna give you all of my desperation dice.
Wow.
I feel like I gave my strongest argument.
Add your roll of diplomacy and add 3d6. That's all of my desperation dice.
Wow.
That's everything that you guys have earned over the last handful of sessions that has been used.
Just to sow some discord.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, that's like Bub's job.
Yeah, I see that
He's
now.
like, I'll just use you against each other. It's easier.
Sarah, believe me when I tell you that this information affects our party directly. and I need to know whose side that you stand on. Will you stand on mine or one of theirs when one of them could lead us to ruin? That being said, I will need something in return to prove your loyalty.
9 plus 3d6.
Okay. Shit.
An 18.
Not too strong.
It's an 18. Give me a sense motive here, Tracy. 22.
Nice.
His argument's not weak. You can see that he's red in the face from this. Diplomacy's not the same as a lie. He is telling you the truth, but you can tell there's more to it. Maybe there is something to gain. But you can hear it in his voice, you can see it on his face, his frustration is palpable, and now he's imploring to you, not as someone trying to leverage or extort, but as someone that is trying to determine where he falls with you. That is your perception as to how you determine what that is now. But it doesn't feel immediately like a lie as much as it is imploring.
If me giving up the name of somebody whose life might be at risk is what it takes for you to see what side I'm on, I'm sorry, that is just not something I'm capable of doing right now. So if you think I am the enemy because of that, then so be it.
Fine, I'll tell you, but when I see Hal again, I'm going to tell him you made out with a demon.
Oh, God.
There he is.
Well,
You
can see it. He has so much more to say, but his lips are pursed. They're pinched personally in such a way that you can tell he's struggling. He has to share it. You're not sure why he's trying to share it with you.
I will tell you first who it pertains to.
who does it pertain to?
It's about Scout. It's about Scout.
I see.
On the ship, when my magic was going awry, I received some sort of divine message in the form of knowledge, and though that may sound insane,
I believe in the divine, so no.
Yes, well, I have come to believe that Scout's creator may be more than we first realized. Let me pull up exactly what we're gonna let the cat out of the bag. I'm gonna tell.
Okay.
Let's pull up
Sarah's
exactly.
the last person
Sarah's
in our
the last
party.
person.
Yeah,
know.
I think everyone else knows now.
Yep.
How
Okay.
does...
We communicated it secretly, so but
Yeah.
it went from Cobalt to me, and then from me to Ivan.
To Ivan, yeah, okay.
Do you want me to send it to you, Cobalt?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna read it verbatim here.
Okay.
Scout's creator was a standing member of House Cannith. In the day of mourning, he did not die. He was turned into a living spell. Bad shit, Sera. The spell of Infernum, a commanded arcane hellfire. There's some sort of unholy, fiery, elemental creation spell, living spell. So we do not want to meet their creator.
No. No, we don't. If that's true, then you're right.
And frankly, any information about House Cannith could be going to a potentially very dangerous source.
We need to keep Scout away from their creator, then.
Good luck. That's all Scout wants to do is please their creator.
Yes.
Freaking iPad kids. Just
And if we're being frank, I required Hal's name because I was to hire Cohen to keep an eye on Scout and report back anything unusual.
And that was
It
what
may
you were
seem-
offering.
Yes, I was going to backstab you.
Well, I appreciate your honesty in this moment. Thank you.
those people skills we were talking about.
I think they call that a double cross.
It's just like pulling out a piece of paper. Like, yeah. That was...
Well, I appreciate you not doing that now and just telling
I
me.
still think we should, Sarah.
We
I'm still imploring you to help.
I think Scout is safe as they are right now.
Are
the
we
issue
safe?
The issue is if they ever get to their creator, that's where things could get bad.
What if, when they don't return, the creator comes looking for Scout?
Sarah, you are aware that Scout has gone to the creator since you've known Scout.
Yeah.
You also know that that sets some bizarre expectations because there is a high likelihood that Scout was able to return the module because their adventuring party has found relics of House Cannith. You are also under the knowledge that you just found a hidden relic of House Cannith.
Anyways,
You
girl,
and I
that's
were
the
investigating
tea.
it together.
We were investigating it. Scout, I think, is slightly aware of this. Because anything related to House Cannith, Scout has been interested in.
That's the cube, though, right? We have a House Cannith cube of some kind.
Correct.
Yes. I think you're right. We should be keeping an eye on Scout. I think Scout is genuine in many ways, but there is some potential programming in them that is going to make them invested in House Cannith and getting information to bring back to their creator. It's not their fault. So we should try to help.
Scout and Anju, perception, please.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's very low for Scout.
You want to stick with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the dice tell the story.
Okay. Anju. Minding your own, sort of like eavesdropping in on the situation. You're picking up every other word, every other word. It's getting heated and then it calms down, then it gets heated yet again. But as your attention sort of draws into them, your eyes wander off, and you swear you see something far. It's far. Admittedly, it's far. But something is flying through the clouds. You hesitate to declare it as a ship because a ship is, well, it maintains its form. This has enormous beating wings. It's much larger than the vessel that you're on. It's much
Cohen
larger
turned into a dragon.
than the Horizon Treader. But as quick as you saw it, and as much as you focused on that beating wing, the moment that it hits another cloud, it disappears.
Where is it? Is it in front of us? Is it alongside us?
It's alongside, but it's far off enough. You can't
But it's,
get a
like,
proper scale
fucking
because,
huge.
yeah, it's... Can't really determine its size.
Like, I feel like it's so large and moves so slowly that I can clock both how far away it is and how big it is. Kind of, sort of like maybe horizontal vertigo moment of just like, there's a kaiju over there.
It feels that way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can I see Scout? Are we?
Yeah, when you
Scout
glance down to
above me?
Scout, as you begin talking
I'm, like,
about it,
up
your
at
eyes
the top,
look
like,
back
on
and
the perched.
it's gone.
Scout, did you see that? I'm like pointing over there. Something really big and alive. It was flying over there. Doesn't like really
Negative.
big.
I only see clouds in the sky. Would you like me to investigate?
Stay here, but keep an eye over there. If you hear anything or see anything, like it was through the clouds over there. It was very far away and large and flying very slowly. I'm like knocking on the door, like guys, guys.
Yeah.
There's
knocking again at the door.
Scout goes
Hi.
into Overwatch mode.
Yeah.
Ye-
Sorry to interrupt your whatever the hell that was, but there's there's something very, very big out there, bigger than anything we've seen so far. What were you guys talking about? But no.
You don't even want to know. Okay, let's
You already
go.
know, Sera.
I already know.
Oh, he already knows. He knows?
Yeah.
So does Ivan.
And Ivan knows. Oh, so I was the last one to find out.
Hey, I wasn't actually
Listen.
sleeping either. I was eavesdropping the whole time.
Oh, great. So you felt that it was not impertinent information to tell me, the paladin of the group who is trying to keep everybody
the
together.
one
Didn't you
who
just
is
do a teaching about extortion,
Scouts.
Sarah? I mean,
Scout's
You've just-
favorite person, Sera, of course. I'm going to tell you first, right?
You've just been through so much.
They told me like practically yesterday. Don't rope me in with this. Like,
Scout,
not telling
you
you.
were
Things.
like,
Sorry about that.
Y'all, I
you're
saw-
like 4 feet away from them. You can overhear this. part
I
of the
washed my
conversation.
I was
hands free
trying
of
to-
this now.
I was
You all
trying to-
know.
Fine.
There's a
Hi, Scout. Let's go check out the thing that's outside,
It's very
please.
big.
And make sure it's not here to kill us.
Who's in
can
with
we go- I'm
eyesight?
gonna go tell the
Probably is.
captain.
I
I'm gonna
shall
go tell the
say.
captain.
Scout's gonna fly and try to scout.
We might need that sunlight orb if to try to make the toad come out.
I'm like already on
I
my
will
way.
leave the sun orb. I will
Sure.
drop it.
You leave the sun
I'm on
orb.
my way to find the captain. To warn him about
Everybody
this thing.
begins to move to the edge of the vessel, while Anju is moving up to where the captain has been guiding the twin elementals. The three of
Look
you
like Anju.
at the side, you are peering on, and you don't see anything. You can't see very far. It's already very dark. The clouds are covering a lot of the moonlight. Unless you have dark vision, it's very difficult to spot this. Anju's seeing it
I see
as
it.
not crazy because, well, he has very good eyes.
I do
Additionally,
have dark vision.
Scout probably would have seen
you
it,
have
but
dark vision?
Scout rolled bad. That's really what that boils down to. But the longer the 3 to 4 of you look, it's clouds. Clouds and sky. There's nothing there. We hear the sound
Is
of...
there a mast or a sail or something like that?
No, there's no sail. There is like a lookout. There's like a lookout area. It was once fashioned as a traditional seafaring vessel, but no sail.
Can I fly up to that and
Sure.
perch on it?
Sure. As you're flying up, there is like a net, like a cargo net that's hanging from it. And there is someone floating, like not floating, but like inside of the net. They're using it as like a sort of pseudo hammock. As you flow up to the top, it's Cohen.
Oh.
It's a place where
Cohen's,
he's
like,
not been
sleeping
bothered.
on the net.
He's not been bothered here. Nobody has hassled him, even if they've hollered his name from below. Nobody's come
I
up to
leave
this
him
point.
alone. He's resting on it.
Yep, he's resting. His eyes are open. He sees you, but he doesn't say anything. Anju,
Aye.
you wish to speak to the captain.
Immediately.
You see him standing in traditional spot. He seems to be maintaining silence with his arms up, and the tattoo that's been sort of engraved and emblazoned on his metallic back, it glows with iridescence.
Does it normally do that?
When he's commanding them, yes.
Okay. So he's kind of occupied right now. I'm gonna have to interrupt.
To a degree.
I feel like I'm just gonna like timidly like tap on his shoulder, like, hey, sorry, hey.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, hi.
kind of doing something right here. What's
It's
Anju, what's
trust me,
going
it's
on?
important.
Sure.
We're not to alarm anyone, but were we expecting to be joined in parallel by the largest flying creature I've ever laid eyes upon? Because something's going on out there. Do you know anything about this? Where are we? What? That seems.
No, I mean we're in the sky. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but like, are we maybe in the territory of like a a flying creature the size of a building?
Are you this paranoid all the time?
No, I have really good eyesight. You're wasting my time. Do you know anything? I'm not fucking kidding. It's big.
We're in their skies, friend. You go onto
Do
a
you
boat
have
in the
a
ocean,
plan?
you expect not to see fish out there too?
Okay. Oh, all right. So what, you're just saying you have it under control, that we should just not worry about it at all?
Oh no, if it's as big as you're suggesting that it is. The moment that it attacks us, we will most certainly die.
Okay. Evasive action or anything like that?
Oh
anything
yeah, this
you
thing's
want to
basically
do?
torn in half. 2 parts.
Okay.
It's a real 50-50 right now.
You seem not super concerned about whether we live or die.
Well, the brilliant thing is, being a Warforged, I don't actually feel pain. If I'm
Yeah.
dead, well, I die. That's it.
But that's so great. I love that for you.
Hey, thanks. I don't love that for you, but that's all right. Listen,
Can I like try to look out and see it again?
if it comes to kill us, then we die. There's no two ways about it, especially if it's as big as you're saying that it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's, I guess, keep an eye out.
Sure.
That's super.
Got it. Keep my head on a swivel.
Honestly, now that I don't know why I expected anything other than, you know what? Thank you. You're very on brand.
I'm a man of my people.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah, good luck. Sleep well. Sleep well.
I'm just gonna like run back panting like, the captain was no help. I don't know why I thought he would help. I'm liking this guy less and less all the time.
Of course.
He doesn't seem worried about it. But he also doesn't seem to care if he dies. So.
Okay. Then I guess we will have to handle it then, so we don't die.
Yeah. He said that we're just in their skies. It's just their territory, and if it attacks us, we're fucked. That's what he said. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Do we just stay on alert then and make sure it doesn't attack?
I guess. It was so big, really, is what I want to impress upon everyone. It was so insanely large. Can I like? I feel like I would be looking. Like Anju would be looking, trying to see it constantly. Like, it's terrifying.
Then you
it's so
do.
big.
You just look onward. Your eyes focus to anything that could be moving, a shifting in the clouds, and they focus, yet nothing ever really appears. It's hard to gauge just how far it actually was, but it was moving swiftly. A single beat of its wings and it covered that much ground that fast.
Would I be able to suss out anything that we should avoid doing? Like, should we try not to be loud? I don't know. Maybe I'm just over-preparing. It was just so big.
You know what? Give me a knowledge, nature.
Okay, not
I like
great.
that Anju's just like, it was so big.
So
Just keep
big.
saying.
Well, predators like the smell of food. Dragons, you have no idea what their palate is actually like, but you would guess that
Tasty
hanging
cat.
racks and racks of meat out would probably be a horrible thing to do. So just don't open a butchery on shop. You know,
Okay.
shouldn't be a tremendous issue at this point. You kind of realize as you're thinking about this, the captain's completely right? Like, if it's as big as you suggest that it actually
There's
is,
nothing we can do about it.
some things
Yeah.
are just beyond your
Helpless.
control.
Yeah. Anju doesn't like that.
Completely agreed. But the rest of you will look onward, and you don't see anything. There's nothing. It's honestly, it's kind of a nice night out.
I'm not crazy.
Okay, well, let's
The big
just
dragon.
be on some sort of alert then and just make sure nothing goes awry.
I've got
feel
my
like
new fresh eyes. I'll catch it.
Perfect. I feel like this has unlocked a new phobia that Anju didn't know that he had. Or like megafauna. Like, he's legitimately rattled something that he hasn't seen before. That's canon now.
We're going to
This is
take
a phobia.
a short break here. We're going to take an opportunity here to step away, run to the bathroom so everybody can do that, grab some water, do what you got to do, and when we return, we'll have a strong hour and a half before us and see what we can roll out. So, guys, BRB, see you in a minute. we are back from our break. Hopefully everybody had a good and lovely break. Run to the
Tasty
bathroom
food.
and foods. Do what you got to do.
Snacks.
Even the cat's back. They're getting in their trees.
Aww.
They left and came back. I don't
Getting
know.
cozy.
Did anyone have anything that they wanted to do during the rest of the night, or are we just going to resolve this and move to the next day?
I am up in that thing keeping watch.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Anju like
And if-
can't sleep now. Anju's terrified.
Okay.
If Homeboy wants to have a conversation.
Anju's pacing.
Oh,
there.
it's
perimeter.
been made very clear that his company is not desired. So unless he is approached directly, he's gonna keep his distance for now. So then that's it. So the night will come to a close. Everyone will retire to a respective place. I believe it sounds like Anju might stay awake and fight it for as long as he can, watching the clouds. Does Ivan crawl back to the room and crash out on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cain, retire to the underbelly.
Yep. Got all my
Scout.
dragon shards.
Scout will go into Overwatch mode, and Sera will find her way back to the cot. Another full night in rotation. By the time you wake up in the morning, Ivan, you will notice that you have gained some of the mobility back, but it's still not yourself. You search around, and you finally find that Sera's sword has been propped into a chair against the wall, and you look and you see it a bit more clearly now. The darkness around your eyes will still remain. Your eyes have also changed color as you kind of like lean in closely. It's not the brilliant blues that they once were. Now it's these dark and ever-shifting orbs of black with like almost an ambery brown rim around it. It's not too much of a bother. Sera, you will awaken to the sounds of him sort of like feeling over his face and the movement in the room. Scout, your sight will shift and adjust as daylight cresses. Anju probably didn't reach much in the way of sleep. And if he did, it was for a very, very short amount of time. Cain, it was a full night's rest for yourself. Nobody bothered you. 5 days. 5 days is what you have before you arrive at a place that you believe to be Rukon Dral. You're heading to the Bloody Market. The captain, as a Warforged, never left his stance at the helm. He still continues to command the now twin elementals that guide the vessel. The Fallen. But it's a relatively quiet day. You can continue on the mend if you so wish. If you wish to pursue anything, time is fine. Or we can pass a few days.
I'm cool with passing a few days.
If Sera is
fucking-
fine,
Yeah.
I
I
would
got
like
cabin
to.
fever IRL on this ship.
I would like to continue investigating the artifact.
Okay. Okay.
Sus.
Give me a knowledge arcana for your investigations.
I'll watch. Make sure nothing sus is happening.
$16.
It's going to turn up and yield 0 results. You know of the importance of this. Why would Cannith go out of their way to seal this to such a degree? Why was it important? It was hid in a location specifically for smuggling. Why is it important? Why can't you get it open? Yet you fail. Despite seeking the knowledge, toying around with the instrument, trying different implements upon it, nothing. Cain, did you want to do anything over the next couple of days?
I mean, I'm just gonna, study the dragon shard with Anju as much as I can, and see if there's any changes in it or any information at all I can get off of it.
Anju's gonna be very distracted.
I'm gonna know every little fleck in this thing. I'm gonna have it mapped out.
Sure. The one thing that you're able to
Detect the
determine
magic, all that.
in regards to the shard itself, is this the individual shard or is this the large?
I mean, I'll have all the other ones. We put the other ones back onto it and kind of like
you held it there to try to find it, like puzzle piece it, and it doesn't really stick.
Yeah, we're missing one.
It doesn't seem to stay, but that's how you identify that a piece is missing. You will note that there are fractures in the primary shard itself. You're not sure what caused it, and they are faint, but you're able to pick it up after days of researching this, defining it, combing it over with your eyes, with your fingers, with various tools you have, reading a bit more about the way that dragon shards are supposed to function. They're not really supposed to break. They house magic. A shard destructing, well, is never a good thing. Sometimes there are unprecedented results, and your best guess is that this would yield, well, something less than positive. You can't even quite classify which tree of the dragon shards that it seems to come from. And you already know that there's something that lurks within. You haven't really described much of that to your allies, at least in the greatest of details, other than something spooky is in there, something that talks to me.
Do I think it breaking's a negative thing, or do I think it would be a good idea to have it broken? What's my read on that?
That would mean that I'd have to read your character as Cain. Breaking it would yield negative results, but it would also free whatever seems to be inside. So how would Cain perceive that?
Ooh. Curious, but that's risky.
Very risky. Yeah.
I mean, would you float that idea with Anju? Because I feel like he would have something
absolutely
to say.
Would keep that one to myself.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna notice until you're like holding a hammer.
No, I think I could imagine a few other ways I might be able to break it that might have caused the first one. What I'm thinking in character that I'm not sharing with everybody is that when I decided to let myself like slip and let the wild magic take over, that it had an adverse effect on the shard, and that maybe like some of the magic is why it cracking is why my hand is like a fucking dragon claw now. And like maybe if the rest of it cracks, do I just turn into a dragon? Like do I just die? Like do I turn into
taking
whatever?
Over your soul?
Yeah, it might just whatever's inside of it might just take me over. But like I've been crazy for a long time, so would that be so bad? I don't know. You know, so that's the internal monologue there. I think right now is where I'm at.
Well, let's remember what happened last time you let it go crazy.
Well, that's the thing.
I
is
think
like
you
I was
murdered
It was
like
awesome.
a bunch of people.
You saved my life, really.
Cool. I did, you know. I've saved our lives several times. Thank you, Sera. Okay.
And really, somehow, just really effective at also traumatizing somebody each time as well.
You know, well, it's like a push and pull, right?
Yeah. You got to take the good with the bad.
It's like taking the devil deal in Isaac, right? You know, like
I do think
that she gained some power.
I do think that because I was there, like it wouldn't be much of a logical leap for Anju to like. I feel like we together would hypothesize that the dragon shard being broken has something to do with when you used it, because we kind of already assumed it was related. But I don't know how stupid.
I mean, that's
Anju
fair.
is.
I definitely wouldn't share. Like that's why I think I'm turning into a dragon, or
sure.
That I thought it would break out, though, for sure. Or
I'm just trying to figure out what Anju thinks. I think Anju's like, yeah, it seems related, but above my pay grade, and I'm like red-eyed, like looking out the window constantly.
You can tell he's not been sleeping very well. But this will go on over the case of a few days. 3 days will pass. You have 2 days left before you arrive at Rook'n'Draw. It's been quiet. You almost wouldn't know that Cohen was there. He's made himself so scarce. But Ivan, you have found a profound interest in this identification. Your eyes train so much faster on things that may have assumed value. You find a lost coin. You're not sure whose it is, but you quickly pick it up. The nights come and go quickly. You change into form. Your memory is fairly limited of it. But you'll wake back up, reassume whatever position you desire, put your clothes back on and go about your ways. But on this morning, you are met by Cohen. Cohen specifically finds you, because everybody else seems to be maintaining their own, and you're the only one that seems to be finding their way throughout the ship. Curiosity. He approaches you, his brow furrowed, drawn very, very tightly to the top of his nose. I've noticed that you have been quickly finding things. I have managed to misplace something of importance. Very, very important to me. And I do not want to assume that on a vessel filled with prisoners, vagrants, vagabonds, highwaymen, and pirates, that they would have stolen from me. Nor can I assume that they would have successfully done so. Have you seen a dagger?
Oh my god.
It is a strange dagger. It is not a brass hilt. It's dark. The bottom of the pommel is the head of a cat, a displacer beast.
Who's he asking and where?
He's asking Ivan, and solely
Ivan.
He's just asking if I've seen it. He's not accusing me of taking it. He's just saying, hey, you seem to have...
He's clearly asking if you know where it is because he's lost it.
Yeah, I feel like I have. Sorry, this whole thing is new to me. I kind of died a few nights ago, so it's like figuring it out. You ever died before?
Not so far as I can tell. Look, I'm sorry that you died, but this is a very it's important.
You're saying it's more important than somebody fucking dying.
Where I stand right now, you look pretty alive to me.
Yeah, barely. So why is this thing so important to you?
Consider it a form of identification.
Okay.
If I do not have this, I can't quite explain the level of trouble I will find myself in.
Okay. I could probably get it for you, yeah.
Do you know where it is?
Not at the moment, no. But I seem to be able to find every fucking thing in every nook and cranny that nobody else is seeming to find on this goddamn ship. So if it's here, I should be able to find it.
You could tell for a moment that he went to read you, but you were very quick to say that you can look for it, that you think you can find it. And you see hope fill him, even if only for a moment. You don't see it on his lips, not in the cheeks. There's just a color, a flit of light in his eyes. Okay. Okay. I know that we have 2 days still before Rook and Draw, and I won't let anyone leave the ship until it's found.
Okay. What's in it for me for finding it, though? Obviously, you know we're not friends. I need something in return.
Very well. What do you want?
You don't seek out Hal.
Why?
It's only a means for you to go up. It's not going to hurt you to not go after him. You're just not going to go up in the ladder right now. He's important to my friend.
Why is he important to your friend?
She perceives that she's in love with him.
Does she also perceive
Whether or
that
not-
she's being used?
Whether or not that's true, that's not for me to figure out. That's for her.
Well, what? Is this her request or yours?
Mine. Honestly, we're probably not on good terms. It's a pretty wishy-washy group, but at the end of the day, we kind of love each other or something.
I'll think about it. It's more than just about moving up. It's just easier to explain that away as just moving up.
Your life is your class.
Yeah, that's a way to look at it.
Well, while you're thinking about whether or not you'll accept my deal, I'll try to think of a new deal, and I'll find it.
Okay. Okay. He turns and he kind of haphazardly looks like he's also beginning to look around himself. He steps away.
Can I do something fun? Can I do something fun here?
I mean, maybe. What do you have in mind?
So I have the ability or the feat conceal item because I took like the smuggler subclass or whatever.
I don't know how much better it could be concealed in a handy haversack.
I know, but I think obviously it's better concealed in the sack, but I think it might be more fun if I hide it somewhere.
I think that's metagaming.
Aww. But
Yeah,
it's,
you don't personally know about that.
I'm trying to think of a reason why Anju would like overconfidently hide it under the floorboards in his sleep-deprived manic state. But I don't know. I just wanted to open it up.
Yeah, I would say that
that
that sounds like a cool idea. But
yeah,
if you had asked that before I had that conversation, yeah, I'd be about it. After,
yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it, but I was in the middle. I was like, can we cut away to me hiding this? That's fine.
Ivan, do you
But
approach
basically,
anybody at all? Do you find the others? Do you find the bag holder?
I would see if I could have a moment alone with Sera.
Sure. Sure, you got it. Sarah's not going to be hard to locate.
Chilling in the room.
Hey, Sera, do you have a minute?
Yes.
Can't tell if that's not wanting to have a minute with me.
I have nothing but minutes because we're stuck on this ship for 2 more days.
Yeah, okay. Can I like make sure that every nook and cranny is checked, that we're not being listened to right now?
Sure, of course. Give me a perception.
There's a giant hole in the floor.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad, right? It's you don't see any like, as long as you're not loud. Between the airship and the wood, it should be just fine.
All right, let's keep our voices down for a minute. I thought I was made by Cohen. He came up and said that I was being perceptive of things.
You notice now his eyes still kind of traverse the room frantically.
He knows that his dagger's gone, and he has noticed that I have started picking up trinkets everywhere, because I'm now part raccoon, apparently. And he's wanting me to find his dagger for him. And I may have brokered a deal that if we locate it for him, that he stops pursuing Hal.
You did that?
It makes things less complicated if things are less complicated for you. You're a good fighter. We could use a good fighter. If Cal's dead, you might kill yourself. I don't know what you're going to do. So call it selfish if you want.
I appreciate that, Ivan. If that's the case, then maybe we should just return the dagger and just say, oh, you found it.
He didn't completely agree to the deal. He said he'd think about it, which I feel like means that he's going to budge. But he asked me, the one thing he asked me was, am I doing this because I want to or because you asked me to? And you never asked me to, so
How presumptuous.
I told him the truth. I'm just trying to think of an angle here where we come out with what we want. Because if we just approach him and say, hey, I've got the dagger, like, we don't give it to him, it might be a fight. We're going to lose.
Yeah. I think he's pretty desperate to get that dagger, and he will come around.
I might have a plan.
And what's your plan?
We show him that we have the dagger without putting it within reach. We have Scout hold it high up in the sky, say, look, there it is. If you want it, agree to our terms. If not, Scout flies off and good luck locating it.
So we hold it over him, literally.
Quite literally.
Look, he came to you in a moment of desperation and vulnerability. He
Pure
clearly
desperation.
can't find it. So I think we should take more of the nice guy route. And
If you think it's the best idea.
I think from what I've seen of Cohen, I think he has maybe this is just all House Fjarlan and they just do this to play us, but he seems somewhat genuine. Somewhat. I could be wrong. I don't, my judgment on these types of men is not good. So do not, never mind.
Okay.
Never
judgment.
mind.
Your hey,
I'm sorry. Did Sera
Yeah,
admit it? Is that what that was?
let's stop guessing ourselves. I'm always going to think your judgment with Hal is dog shit, but you're not in love with Cohen. You're a
No.
naturally empathetic person. That's the Paladin way. You want to see the good in people, and I don't think that's a flaw necessarily, but I'll trust you. If you want to go with the more diplomatic and thoughtful route, we can do that. What do you suppose that we do? Just approach him? He said nobody can leave the ship unless he has the dagger. So I think he will start taking heads.
Yes. I think we have to come up with how we found it, because if we just show up with the dagger, say, oh, we found it, he might see through that we've been keeping it. So we should probably come up with a story of where it was.
We need a scapegoat.
Yes, maybe we frame it on somebody else. No,
Like
that's not good. No.
Escape raccoon, if you will. He didn't know what he was doing. I'm not in this conversation. I want to be, though. I do have the dagger.
Who's somebody that we can give it to that he can't get mad and want to take it back? Or that we could say that it was on their person. Because he obviously isn't going to misplace this, right? We can't just go with it was here. Like, somebody took it.
Somebody took it.
Somebody had to have. He's an assassin, for crying out loud, and that's his everything.
Scout, maybe? Scout is innocent and blameless. Oh, Scout accidentally no, no.
I like that.
No. That's not. I'm not saying that's like an idea. I don't know. Maybe we should ask the group.
We could. But what if they disagree with us wanting to give it back? It's better sometimes to ask for forgiveness than permission.
True. Well, Anju has the dagger. So unless we steal it from Anju.
Does he have the sack on him at all times?
I think
so. Oh, yeah, because they're studying the dragon. Sorry, so that makes sense.
No, he learned his lesson.
That's also fair. Yeah.
Anju's not going to give haversack
that sack's
to
not
anybody.
going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, you're right. We might have to tell everybody, but...
Can I just barge it? What's going on in here, guys? Like, we're going to have to talk about it anyway.
I mean, I guess we could Hail Mary it and just say, yeah, I found it. Or, I mean, you can also just go with the I don't want to tell you because I don't want to hurt anybody else scenario, right? Like, you're not going to deal with any of these people ever again in your entire life. Let bygones be bygones. They're very, although they are assassins, they tend to be very diplomatic. They understand that at the end of the day, it's business,
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Well, we've got a couple of days to figure it out. We can run it by the group.
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
Cool.
Thank you, Ivan, for negotiating the Hal thing. I appreciate it.
Apparently this This ugly thing might be working out for me a little bit. Starting to be able to broker some deals, I guess.
And with that, our camera will loom off. It flies just above this nest where they speak, to the eyes of someone significantly more vigilant. Robotic in nature, we shift just above the ship to where we see Scout. Scout, your eyes have trained upon this man. As you've been told to be careful of him, watch him. He has some relations and affiliations to Hal, but you see him scan and peruse and slowly seek, like Sauron's eye, watching various parts of the ship. He's hunting for something. Contextually, you can put this together. He's looking for the dagger.
Scout will keep an eye on him and kind of like follow him around just to make sure he doesn't get too close to Anju, because I know that Anju has it. And apparently extortion is what we're doing right now.
Living with extortion. I got it.
He's not supposed to find the dagger, as far as Scout is aware.
Okay. And he's not going to. He's going to assume that Ivan has managed to locate it, either honestly or nefariously. He's trusting that Ivan's done it. Mostly because he's going to hold Ivan accountable otherwise. The day will pass. You have one more day before Rook can draw. The air has changed here. You can smell the acidity of burnt timber from below. The clouds hang a huskier or denser color, this almost smoke burn as opposed to this light and fluffiness that you've encountered up to this point. You can see in the distance the lightning rail as it has chugged along. It's certainly not the train that you are going to take. You know that it was going to take 17 days by lightning rail. Or 7 days. This way. Sure, you went through hell and back. Challenge was before you. But you're so close you can almost taste it. At this point, Ivan, you are back to normal. Your face is not, but your dexterity has. You've retained full mobility. You are back to your healthy and normal self in that regards to movement. At some point, Anju had found an opportunity at taking a nap, which turned into a sleep, which turned into a coma. It was well needed. He slept probably the duration of most of a day.
During that coma, can I steal the dagger?
Just depends. I would like to know if you're going to allow yourself to nap, what do you do with the bag?
Cat nap.
Do you curl up on it like it's a tiny little pillow? You do like a ton of circles on it? And use it as your bed so nobody can get it? That would make sense.
I mean, I would either like, yeah, I would either like, you know,
grip it tightly
sleep with it like, literally like
Cuddle
this.
it.
Okay.
Like the closing off the opening, or no, that's what I would do.
Okay.
I was like, all right, bury it, but I'm not a dog.
You find
There's
him.
nowhere to bury it.
Well, hide it somewhere.
On a wooden ship. He's just digging in the corner and then he puts it there and looks around.
You'll find that
good.
Anju has in fact fallen asleep. It's an opportunity. It's gonna be difficult, but if you'd like to, you can attempt to pilfer it.
Oh my gosh.
I think in roleplay, I would be happy to take a little bit of a disadvantage from being like knocked the fuck out.
I would say that I would get second thoughts if I see him like being protective over it. I just had a talk with Sera. She tried to tell me to be a little bit more good, less evil, less not necessarily evil, but less sly,
sure,
sneaky.
Then I
Trust
want
some people.
I want to provide an opportunity here to Cain. You have not really left his side. In fact, he's made it a priority to stay near you because you wish to continue investigating this.
Yeah, I want to steal the dagger too.
We're all such good friends.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought was going to happen.
We're the best
That's
of
why
friends.
I laughed because I knew that.
I'm going to give you the
According to
chance.
Ivan, we love each other.
Afforded opportunity here. Since you're nearest him, you're going to see when he begins to fall asleep first.
Yep.
And
this
he's
makes
tight.
Perfect sense.
Arms wrapped up around this very tightly, but you see the head sort of nod off a few times. They begin to slump to the shoulder, and then he just gets comfortable. His arms still remain wrapped, but they loosen just a wee bit. And he's gone.
Sleight of hand.
You can try. He is asleep. He is asleep.
Yeah.
I want to know what your perception is going to be here, Ben.
Wait a second. I have the spell sleep.
You're just gonna
You're gonna
send me another level of Inception.
Double
deep.
sleeping?
I know why you just slept 14 hours.
Within a dream.
You're putting me in a dream within a dream. Yeah.
You can.
Right.
You can, in fact.
You can try. I think he gets a roll against it.
He will.
And it has to be like the same as his HP. I don't what.
It's 4 hit dice or
HP
less.
then?
What is this save?
I'm looking here.
And we are only level 3.
Correct.
Excuse me.
That's right.
We do have 4 hit dice or
It
less.
says sleep does not target unconscious creatures. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, well
But I can have
not
one ready for
unconscious.
if he starts to stir awake. To
Got
slap
it.
him with it.
I got you.
maybe.
I got
If
you.
I can do it.
So, because you're asleep, Ben, I'm going to need a perception from you. But whatever you roll, you take a -10 to, because you're asleep. So give me a perception.
-10.
Yep. We're setting the DC here. So,
Ouch.
yeah, it's just how sleeping works.
My perception is +9, so it's just -1.
Yep, go ahead and roll it.
Regular
Just
D20.
roll a D20, and we'll subtract 1 from whatever you roll.
Can I do -1 in the
Yeah,
roll?
you definitely can.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Anju rolled a 5, and then Cain rolled a 4.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
That is hilarious.
I got nerfed so hard.
And you still saw it.
Does he wake up? Can I cast sleep and try again?
Yes. Yes, he's going to start to
Oh.
stir.
What the fuck?
As you-
But now it goes to a roll, though. It goes to a roll, though.
Jen,
Yeah. So what do I roll?
No,
I
I
get a
think he has to
reroll.
roll.
he gets a Gen Human just
You
came
have
in
to,
with
but
a
you
luck
have to try to
reroll.
put him to sleep first.
So he's going to get a
Gen
chance.
Human
We're
just gifted
gonna
a sub.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
Gen Human just gifted it. So go ahead and give me a
Oh,
reroll.
sweet.
If you
Thanks,
nat
yeah.
1 again, holy.
Sure.
That would have been really bad.
You
It was
needed what? Like a
impossible, man.
3 or higher?
Yeah. It's insane. I have +3 to sleight of hand, actually.
Yeah. You got it. You will
I'll be
succeed
taking that.
in lifting this. You think for a moment, you find the dagger. You almost think of it in your mind, and then your hand closes around it. And as you draw it
Does
from this,
Ivan catch Cain with the bag?
Yeah, I was gonna
'Cause they're
ask.
both- yeah,
Like, it's
because they're
obvious
both
that
going
it's-
to try to get the bag.
I want to know.
Yeah. And
What
it's
are
a
you-
long it's a long rest, so like I might not notice him doing it, but I might notice that the bag looks not like it's maybe out of hand in it.
I really the big thing is I need to know what is Cain doing with the dagger the moment that he gets it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to Cohen
Okay,
if I can find him.
sure.
I had
Okay,
secret
this is
plans
what
for
this
that
looks like.
dagger.
And I'm going to give you some saves here, Ivan. You're going to get a chance.
Yep.
You start to descend into the underbelly of the fallen. And when you do, you meet halfway with Cain. Cain has spent the last 4 days glued to the dragon shard. You aren't certain if he slept, but you couldn't tell anyway. His eyes are already naturally sunk in. He's a very focused character. But you see him. He's very goal-determined and oriented. He stepped away. Anju is not with him. Do you stop him?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk right past him, not even look at him.
Do I notice the thing that he's trying to hide? Because like
Oh, he's got robes and a staff, and there's a strong chance that he's just kind of maneuvered it, but you do find it weird that he doesn't even look at you.
Cain, I'm right here, man.
I'm busy.
Doing what? Where's the dragon
Very
shard?
busy.
Where's the dragon shard?
I believe it's with Anju. He's taking a nap.
Yeah, and there's no fucking way that you would leave him alone. So what's going on?
got to pee.
No, you've been having secret meetings with someone on this ship that we know of. So, remember, I was eavesdropping that whole time on that whole talk about it. You said that you were setting up secret things, so now I can't trust you. You know that.
Can't a man pee in peace anymore?
I need to pee too.
I want a scene where the two of them are just dongers off the side of the ship peeing.
My favorite part is they're just out and they're trying to piss and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
In the middle of the day, too.
I can't go with you
human
staring at
currently.
me.
I mean, I don't have to look. I can turn away. That's fine. It's just
What is going? Do you need something?
Yeah, I actually needed to talk to you pretty soon with Sera. We wanted to meet up with the whole group and have a discussion about something important.
Are we doing that now? Because Anju just fell asleep, I think, and he's been very, very tired. He has barely slept a wink since we've been on the ship.
I'm just curious as to what you're doing right now. You're saying you're busy, but you're not wanting me to do anything with you. Like,
My mind is always busy, Ivan, thinking of... You can't even conceive of what is in it.
So then you won't mind if I just spend some time with you, is what you're saying.
I would
Watch
love
you,
your company,
you.
Ivan, so
Okay.
much right now.
Okay, then let's just... Whatever you plan on doing, I'll just do it with you. I just need... I like to do coin tricks around
raccoon
somebody.
thing going on again. I don't have any coins on me.
That's a lie. I can see some, but like, you know, it's... We've been over this already. I cannot trust you currently when you are not acting like yourself. You tried to skirt past me without me even noticing that you existed. You are the oldest person on this ship by 11 years. It just seems a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much.
I'm sorry,
all
ever
right?
since you've
I'm a
taken
bard
on
who's
this
supposed to
new
be
look,
observant and able to read people and understand people. And right now, I can't read you because you're so closed off. Your book's closed right now. All I can read is
Hey,
the synopsis.
Ivan, fine.
Hey, I'm old and I like magic.
I've lifted the dagger, and I'm going to Cohen to barter a deal for him to spy on Scout.
Okay, so here's the thing. That's what I wanted to talk to you about later. I wanted to give it back to him too, and Sarah's on board.
Well, then what are we doing?
Yeah, that's what this is why we trust each other. We tell each other things. Isn't this great?
Telling you right now.
Yeah, but we're trying to broker it.
I still need to pee, though.
That's great. You can pee anytime you want, but I won't be able to whisper over the noise of you pee.
Should I go put it back, then? Or do you want it?
No, I think we should put it back.
You put it back. I don't want Anju to get mad at me.
Sure.
Hey, Scout.
We're well past that.
Scout, can I get a perception?
Yeah.
You see
16. I'm
see
not rolling well today.
the two men gathered to the side. They're supposedly urinating. Each of them have done something near their waistline. Cain has managed to pull up his vestments. Ivan has done something to his belt. But something is very strange because you keep seeing them lean into each other and whispering unmuttered words back and forth. And it looks like it's getting somewhat aggressive. But you can't quite make out all the details because, unfortunately, you can't hear anything. But what you
I'm gonna
notice,
slowly start flying down.
as you begin to see them before you unfurl your wings, they haven't taken notice. Cohen is about 10 feet behind them.
Of course he is.
Is he on his way to us, or is he listening to us?
He's
like
on his
10
way.
10 feet behind you.
Okay.
That's not very
I've been
far.
whispering, Dungeon Master.
I know. Ivan. You hear a familiar voice, one that you spoke to a day prior. Two men, just pissing off the side of an airship together.
6 feet apart because we're not gay.
6 feet apart, because they're not gay.
I thought you swung both ways. I have seen Ivan hit on men and women. Both
Definitely
like.
been after some wiener.
Okay, I'm not gay for him. I'm not gay for him specifically.
Okay, I was like,
Golden
I don't
smell.
Wait
believe
till
that.
you see me without these robes on. Then
Weirdly,
Cain
Cain. Yeah.
dies.
Weirdly, Cain's
You
not
can count my ribs.
like the rings of a tree.
Is this normal?
Yes.
Cut right to the fucking chase and ask the goddamn question.
Did you find
Yes.
my dagger?
We need to have a team meeting before we can talk about this.
Good. I'd like to attend.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
Are you
fine.
joining the team?
I'm
This is
thinking
fine
about
so
it.
that we can discuss
No.
logistics.
Great. Well, finish up now. Don't shake more than
Me?
twice.
Well, the proper thing to do is dab it with a little piece of toilet paper, but that we don't really have those
It's toilet
lavatories here. What is toilet?
paper. I use leaves.
So you know what it is. You're just being an ignorant
He
old man
wants
to try to.
in
You're
your
nervous
direction,
that this
Scout.
man's gonna stab you with a dagger that he doesn't have.
His eyes trained on you. He starts to disappear because he comes to the door of Sarah's room, and there is a knocking.
Yes.
I'm joining the team.
Here.
I'm joining the team.
Oh, what?
We're having a logistics meeting.
Oh God. Okay. Come in, please.
As we're
Thank you for
walking
the
over to the
invite.
door, and I stomp on the floor and just yell, "Anju!"
You can
Scout
try.
here?
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to heavily stomp on the floor.
Have I flown down?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to be in the room, cool. If not, that's your call.
Yeah, I mean, I was flying down to them, but I'm sure it took me time before that conversation that three of them had. I
Sure.
will land on Ivan's shoulder if he doesn't mind.
No.
Ben, I need a perception from you.
Cool.
Anju is in
living his
the
life.
night zone. He is.
Yeah.
He is
Hey,
just,
that's fine. That's
he's
fine.
just gone. Just absolutely gone.
We'll fill him
I
in.
feel you, man. I haven't had good vision either. I've been contemplating what extortion is, apparently.
As everyone, sans Anju arrives in the ship or in the room, his arms have kind of been crossed the entire time. But where's Anju?
He's thought he saw like a planet-sized dragon in the distance. I don't know. He just kept saying it got bigger and bigger. He also thinks that he's getting taller and taller. But either way, it's like he thought he saw something, so he's paranoid. He couldn't sleep. Now he's sleeping because he didn't sleep, and now he can't not sleep.
I understand.
Right.
Here's why I was scouting. I'm looking for a large creature.
I am gonna go get him. It's
Why?
not going to take me very long.
Okay.
Maybe 15 seconds.
Maybe we should let him sleep. You know, like when people have like
Why
sleep
do we-
issues,
Why do
like
we need him?
we just let them sleep.
Well, I thought it was a team meeting.
Yes.
You'd found my dagger.
Yeah.
We found yes. Oh.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
found.
Sorry, I let him know about that.
I figured it would be
see.
important to have the entire team here.
Well, if you're joining, then you can sit in his seat. There's only so many seats.
It's fine. Let Anju sleep.
He'll be all right.
He's not really part of the team anyway. He's still an apprentice.
That's
Honestly,
untrue. You don't speak for anybody.
No, I love this. This is
I was
ideal.
just going to give you 15 seconds to determine where the dagger is and who has it.
Right here.
That was swift. Thank you. Can I have that?
What about our deal?
Extortion.
The deal was
Put
with
it
you.
on the table.
Yeah, and I found it, and it's in his hands. He's a part of my team.
Well, from what I see, he's handing it to me.
Are you really going
Right.
to play semantics with this?
Are you really going to argue semantics with me? Because I don't think that my dagger has been missing for 4 days because I lost it somewhere either.
Someone accidentally stole it from you, and now I've returned it.
I stole it from you.
That
I was
either-
going to leave that part
See
out.
these eyes that I have? Those are the eyes of a raccoon. When I turned into that raccoon, it makes it so that I am lusted after anything shiny. You saw me try to take it one time, and you stopped me, and then I took it again. I also
You
took a
licked
vial of
your
poison,
poison.
and I drank that poison and died.
Oh, so that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Well, you do a piss poor job of staying dead.
I also do a piss poor job at pissing, because I didn't pee over there. Checkmate.
Sorry if I made you nervous.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Look,
Now, Scott.
Cohen, we are happy to give you the dagger back, but
Answer me a question then. How long have you had it?
The entire time.
Why didn't you try to give it back to me sooner?
How long has it been missing?
Didn't know it was that important to you.
Okay. I would like
We are
Sarah to answer
scared
my
of you
next
as well.
questions.
no, no, not me. Yes,
I'd like to know what lie you tried dreaming up to hold this over me.
we were working on it, but we didn't really come up with one.
Which is why I'm telling you the truth.
Sea Scout, the lesson that we've learned from this is telling the truth really is the best option.
Anju's rolling in his grave.
Sarah's dying
Paladin
breath
tell
is
the truth.
realizing that she's a good person after all. That's awesome.
We taught Scout a horrible lesson in extortion, and you know what? Extortion is wrong.
You know, he grabs the dagger. I appreciate
So
the
brave.
honesty. I really do. I guess they don't make paladins like they used to. And he leaves. He walks out. You
Are
can see
you-
it. He's seething.
Yeah, I guess he's not honoring that deal.
The door shuts. It's not a slam, but he shuts it behind himself, affording the four of you an opportunity.
Anju's gonna be pissed.
Damn, if you should have just let me go to him with it. I could have gotten much more.
He still would have wanted to know where it came from.
Scout, this is the next part. When you start to lie, you get caught up in a web of lies, and it becomes way more complicated, so you end up just being honest.
Yeah, especially when that web is occupied by multiple spiders that need to all be in tune with the lie, but we just can't seem to ever be on the same page.
I do not know where spiders come into this, but it is
We're
true.
spiders.
The creator
We're
has
the-
said that you should always tell the truth.
Yeah.
The creator said that.
Did
they?
To everyone or just to the creator?
To everyone. That is why I tried to tell the truth. Try to tell the truth. But you have told me sometimes you must lie. I prefer not to. So I just say nothing.
Well, we're all learning things tonight, I guess.
Anju, you are so deep into La La Land, completely gone, dreaming of someplace on the ground with rich and delicious food surrounded by endless pots of coffee. When you are horrifically brought back to being awake, you're slapped. Cohen is
Slapped.
crouched down next to you.
Uh-oh.
And when your eyes become fully aware, alert as to what's happening, he's holding his dagger. He's not aiming it at you, but he's holding it with a cat's head looking right at you.
What's up?
I will only make this offer one time. Are you awake enough for
Okay.
this, or do I need to slap you again?
Please don't. Oh God, what day is it? Oh, Cohen. Okay, yeah.
And you see his dagger.
This is a nice dagger.
Thanks. It's mine. I just collected it from your friends.
So. Oh, that's so crazy.
It
That's
is.
weird.
It is. They didn't think to get you for this logistical meeting, so I'd only like to extend this offer one time and only speak of it one time.
Sorry, you had a they had a meeting with you?
Anju. Get me Hal's name, and I will kill Mido.
This motherfucker. I'm mad.
Can I think about it for us? Can I get back to you? I don't hate the idea, but I mean, yeah, you know. Can I get back to you?
Sleep on it.
Funny. Oh God. They had a meeting with you though? Is that
They're upstairs right
very
now.
specific choice of word?
Logistical meeting. Oh, also you're an apprentice.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He really can't keep telling people that. I don't. You know what? I don't like your tone. I gotta go. It's weird, rude. Also, don't wake people up like that. Not cool. Just like looking at the dagger. Like. Yeah. So I'm gonna think about that. We will circle back on that.
He's such a fucking Pixar character.
I love it. It's like Puss in Boots. Like
Yeah.
it's giving me that vibe.
Like,
It's just like he's like sidling around him looking at the knife. So we will circle back on this.
It's like the
Like I said,
Tulio.
enticing.
It's from Road El Dorado. Tulio and
that's
very much that same energy I'm getting.
Yep,
Okay.
100%.
But
then
you know, thank you for the offer. I'll let you know.
he steps off. You don't know where he has gone. He's not telling you. He's not ushering this information out. But he has gone on. You still have the bag upon you. It's mostly sealed. The flap was over the arm. You know that you're never safe. Even when asleep. It's been lifted from you. You're not sure who did it. Best assumption is probably him, but no guarantees on that.
Yeah, I guess I would. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I trust my friends.
Do you head upstairs to the logistical meeting?
I'm gonna head upstairs to the logistical meeting to tell my friends that Cohen obviously got into the haversack while I was asleep.
And he says that as he steps into the door. That's literally the first thing that he says. Hello,
Guys,
friends.
I'm so sorry. He caught me slipping. He fucking caught me slipping, and he got it. He got the dagger out of the bag.
No.
And he hit me. Did you guys have a meeting? What was he? What?
No, Anju. We gave him the dagger.
What? How did you get past me?
Ask Ivan and Cain.
You dirty dogs.
Cain lifted it from you. I stopped Cain because he was trying to go to him to do his own thing and not like think with the
very
group. So I
sleepy
stopped
kitty.
and reasoned with him, then made him think with the group a little bit. But then Cohen approached us. We got blindsided. There's really no way of lying yourself out of the situation with an assassin. So I just admitted it to him, and then he backed into the room and said, "Hey, let's go have a meeting." And we tried to wake you up very loosely. Honestly, we could have done more.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we realized that you probably needed to sleep for your health. So then we just didn't wake you up. We figured that you'd be okay with us just making a decision on your behalf. Sorry if we weren't.
That's all fine. Cain really was the person who got it?
Yeah.
It wasn't like you or
I did it
literally
with good
anyone
hand
else.
too.
I'm like looking at the wizard like slightly in
You
awe.
were really tired.
How did he get past me? I don't. But what the hell, guys? I was gonna use the fucking knife to extort him into fucking killing my enemy.
We all were trying.
Everybody had an idea of what to do, but the bottom line is Cohen caught them with their pants down, literally, and
Actually, yeah.
and we kind of got hung up on what to do and just ended up telling him the truth.
You
The
know,
owner of the dagger has their dagger.
Yes, it's the lesson that we taught Scout, that sometimes when you try to come up with too many lies or too many ideas, it just becomes too messy and complicated and you end up just telling the truth.
Right, and then you get caught in a web of lies with a bunch of spiders.
Exactly. See?
Yeah.
Right.
No, and we're
they're
the spiders.
not real spiders.
Yeah, we're the spiders.
There's a metaphor.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, but hear me out. Now he has the dagger and we didn't get anything out of it.
No, other than him being extremely angry, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should have maybe left it in the bag. But that's fine. I mean, we're not...
You're not very good at extortion.
If there's anybody that we want to be mad at here, it's
Correct.
Cain, because he was kind of just like
Very
going
good,
out of his
Scout.
way to do it by himself, and we just kind of had to act on whatever happened, right? Like, we just had to
It is what it is.
play it by ear. Happens.
Well, he
Can't
hit
get
me
mad
in
at what
the
you can't
face.
change.
Yeah, why did he hit you in the face?
I feel like we're retreading the old ground. Like, he's an asshole, like, baseline. He's a dickhead. That's why.
Yeah, I guess
Was he waking you up?
Yes, he woke me up by slapping me.
Sounds like you were really asleep, and that's why we couldn't wake you either.
Doesn't mean you should fucking steal my fucking stolen dagger that you stole.
Your dagger.
Ownership of property is fluid. We all know this.
Yes, this dagger has been getting around.
But it
Well,
belongs to Cohen.
are we
What's-
there yet?
We have another day or so. What's done is done. I say we just leave the Cohen stuff behind and move on.
Yeah, if I never see that guy again.
He has his dagger. You can leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. That's
I feel like Anju,
that's where I
like,
stand.
I feel like Anju stares into the middle distance. A little bit.
Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do at this point.
To do about
Yeah.
what?
Now, if I never see him again,
Hey,
that'll be
on the
that'll
bright
be great.
side,
It'll be good.
we still have the vial of poison that we stole.
What do you want to...
We?
Oh, it's a me thing now. It's a we thing when it's something useful and extortable, but when it's just a vial of poison that somebody drinks and dies, then
Yeah.
I mean, that has its uses.
one lick killed me. That's a pretty powerful poison. And it's ours now to do whatever we want. Poison Cain. We could poison an enemy. We could poison Cain.
You know what? If a drop killed a raccoon, then the whole thing could kill whatever the fuck is out there. Honestly.
Or Cain.
Or Cain.
Don't condone murder.
Oh, man.
You're an enigma, Cain.
Thank you.
I agree with
If-
Cain in
if
this
you
case.
weren't-
We
Hey,
shouldn't murder anyone.
Cain, what are those really large animals that
That's
like
a very
swim
brave
really
thing to
fast
say,
and
Scout.
they're like gray and like that? You know what those are called?
Animal?
Yeah, like an animal. It's not like a rhino, but they're like in the water. They're like really fast swimmers. They're very aggressive.
A hippopotamus?
It's
Oh, a
like
hippo.
hippopotamus.
Okay. Yeah, and then what happens when you hit somebody like really, really, really hard?
Like the time you punched me in the face.
And you like crit somebody and then you put them both together. That's what you are.
My nose will never be the same. Or my chin.
He's a hypocrite.
Maybe a hypocrite.
Look here, I may do things on my own, but it is for the greater good.
Yeah.
Do you want to share with what you were doing?
A real net positive, him
What
saying
have you
here.
done on your own?
Scout, you are not to be trusted. Your creator is not a friendly person.
Ooh.
So I was going to
Why am
get
I
him to
not to be
spy on
trusted?
you. But now you're everyone's problem.
What has the creator done to you?
Scout, if we told you that we know some things about your creator, and we asked you to tell us maybe some more details, like, do you know what your creator looks like? Do you know what kind of being your creator is?
The creator is the wind. It is the air that you breathe. It is the ground that you stand on.
So have you seen your creator? Because you go to see your creator. They're obviously somewhere. What do they look like when you look at them?
Are they made of magic flames, like a living spell of
Just as an example. Just
fire,
as an example.
burning and death.
Like horrible, evil hellfire.
They're like the flame of a great fire.
Okay.
That's not right, Scout.
So you're confirming that that's what they are.
Like the waves of a great ocean.
I told you I'm not crazy. Ha ha!
I mean,
boy.
it sounds like they're describing like just a god, a regular, like a god, a normal kind of.
But
specifically,
usually, yeah, gods of arcane hellfire usually could be bad.
Yeah, Scott, we have reason to believe that we should avoid your creator at all costs, and that your creator probably doesn't, at a minimum, doesn't care if we live or die.
They may
I'm
also
uncertain
have.
of the creators care for whether you live or die.
What?
I am uncertain of whether they care if you live or die.
They are powerful enough to not care if we
Do you
live or
care
die.
if they live or die?
It depends on their intentions, but seems bad.
What has the
They
creator
should
done
have
to
died a
you?
long time ago.
I mean, I did say maybe they're friendly.
The creator has never harmed me.
I mean, the creator wipes your memory all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah.
You didn't ask for that. I thought we. Just saying. The creator might be just using you as a tool to be discarded when he's finished. And we don't see you that way, and we would like you to not be discarded. And also, we would like to not be discarded. So, finding out that your creator's like this super powerful cursed flame being or whatever, is that about accurate? Maybe we all get back on the same page and don't go there. And you just get to have we'll just protect you, I guess. Help me
But
out
my
here,
mission,
people. I don't have a
It
plan.
must be completed. I must return to my creator once I complete my mission.
What is your mission? Yeah, see, that's you can't tell you can't tell a lie if you don't say anything at all. This is the new
I
Scout.
rest my case. Let us disassemble Scout, and I will
Scout.
perform many examinations and science and studies.
We're
Yeah,
really
there's
trying to
something
give you the benefit of the doubt here, but it's tough. You can see how that you would be making that tough for us, right?
Yeah, there's something called trustworthiness, and it's a value that can't exactly have a number put on it. But right now you
Like
are
someone
being
stealing someone's burger and trying to extort them.
exactly.
Absolutely.
No, you understand it. We were being terrible people, and right
You have
now
been
you are
paying
being
attention.
terrible. We righted our wrong because we learned that being terrible was bad.
We
You're
got
being
caught. Because you were
Don't
caught.
lie to the fucking kid. Yes, because we got caught. Exactly. We were extorting
Affirmative.
him because he would have killed us, has tried to kill us. The moment that guy needs to kill us, he's gonna do it. Therefore, why would we play by the rules of what is right and wrong when he's already playing by a different set, when he's breaking them? Like, don't negotiate with terrorists unless they're gonna kill you, I think is how that works. It's fine. Morality is complicated. Your creator. Tell us more about your mission, though. Just we promise to keep a secret. Like it'll be just between us.
Up here you can keep secrets.
It doesn't appear that we can keep secrets.
Affirmative.
Whatever gave you that idea?
I have a secret that I am not telling any of you. Hal's real name.
Bartholomew.
What is that, by the way?
I'm not going to share it because
right,
it's very
you're not telling.
important.
Give us a letter. The first letter.
No.
The middle.
There are some secrets that are so... I guess isn't really helping our case because apparently Scout has a secret that is so important to them that they will keep it to their grave.
Yeah, but your secret is whether or not Hal dies.
Wait. I've got it. We have to
Their
explain
secret is whether or not the fucking planet dies.
No, I've got it.
If I do not complete my mission, I will die.
By who? Him? Is the creator going to kill you?
No, I must kill myself.
Oh.
It sounds like a toxic relationship, if I'm being honest.
Yes, you're being programmed, Scout. That's not right.
Okay. Scout, you agree that lying is wrong, and you don't want to lie. I'm going to explain. I've got it. We have to explain the concept of lies by omission. There's a certain kind of lie that is when it's important to say something, and it's helpful, and it protects people, and it's a good thing. If you don't say something, if you don't say anything when you have the opportunity to give helpful information, that is also a lie. It's called a lie of omission. It's when you leave out something. And just because
I've
you
done
have...
that many times. I've witnessed it.
Yes. So you're doing that now. So just stop. Stop doing that. We're cool. We're all friends here. That's the thing. You don't have to do that with us. Because we're like, we don't want you to die. And I think you think the only way you're going to die is if you don't complete your mission. And we have a sneaking suspicion that your terrifyingly powerful eldritch horror of a dad or whatever is, I think you're toast no matter what. And that you should probably start to see us as your new family. And we can kind of, but that's my vibe. If I know some of us maybe don't agree with that assessment, but
I'm still able to complete my
you.
mission, so my self-destruction protocol will not be activated.
So it's not you that activates the self-destruction protocol, it's something else.
It is if I feel I am unable to complete my mission.
And the mission is...
Perhaps if you
Something
told
with
us
House
your
Cannith.
mission, we can help you complete.
Clearly getting information or something related to House Cannith.
Oh, can we complete the mission while avoiding the creator?
What if Scout
I
was...
must return to the creator once I complete my mission.
But is that a part of your mission to return to the creator, or can you complete your mission but then not return to the creator? Is it a mission to return to the creator?
Do that, Bub? Would I be able to complete my mission but not return to them? I think part of the mission is to return to them with it, right?
It's entirely determined up to you.
You see, if you're being programmed, Scout, it's like any piece of technology. There's bugs in the code. It's a loophole, if you will, a way to get what you want, but also what might be that is necessary to save the entire fucking planet. But
This is what I want. I want to complete my mission.
right, you want to complete your mission, but do you want to go back to the creator?
Of course.
I'm out of ideas.
What if we... So, like you said, Scout is probably programmed to this by the creator. Perhaps we've learned from the captain that there are other people that build Warforged and such. Maybe we can find somebody to deprogram whatever Scout's creator implanted in their little brain.
Scout's soul like the captain.
Or even just, a peek behind the curtain. Like, if we could get, a debug mode and start.
It's all whether or not Scout has protocol to disallow that. Scout, would you be willing to let us in your head?
I don't see why not.
Well, that's good news.
Will you explode if we do that?
I'm uncertain.
Worth
All
a
right.
shot.
Cain, perfect job for you. You're so curious about everything.
I'm afraid if I disassemble Scout, I won't be able to reassemble Scout.
No, there definitely needs to be a
We need an
professional, maybe
expert
somebody
involved.
that we've made put to stone, and somebody like that we could trust, that could
Like the man we petrified?
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy I was exactly talking about. Wow, that's crazy. We were having the same thought at the same time. Wait, Jinx, you owe me a bottle of fizzy water.
What's his name? Bobo Billy Bongo. Who do we? Is he still?
Show my new statue some respect, Anju. Don't remember the name?
Is he good? I forgot what happened to him.
No, he's not.
chilling.
We
In
had.
my
He doesn't have to
study.
sleep.
It's
He doesn't have to
Rendell.
eat. He doesn't have to breathe. It's great.
Yes, Rendell, of course.
Rendell. I was close. Bongo is close to Rendell.
Negative.
All right, you got me there.
All right. Well, Scout,
Yeah, that's a plan.
we will figure it out when we land and try to find somebody to help you. But know that we want to help you, and we're not sure
And
if
we should
you're.
complete my mission.
We're not sure if your creator actually has your best intentions in mind. So we want to help. That's all.
I would not like to disappoint the creator.
Yeah, we're kind of afraid of that too, to be honest. It's complicated.
I am not afraid.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I think anybody that hears about your creator will immediately be afraid for the rest of their lives. So
Why?
because they're essentially a demon spawned out of rage.
I mean, how much would we know? Like about if we know these specific words that Cobalt had, like what level of I guess what would we be able to infer?
Give me
Like,
knowledge
that this is,
history.
like, yeah.
I want to see a knowledge history about it. Everyone can make this roll as well. So, 10 or higher, you are aware of the Mournlands and that it is called the Mournlands from an event. It was the Day of Mourning. Everybody heard about this, even if you were nowhere near it. The Day of Mourning is essentially, there's a flash that was so bright and so large that it was seen multiple kingdoms over. The Day of Mourning rendered everyone alive in Sera either dead or twisted and turned into a horrible abomination from nightmares. Some of them, it has been spoken by the collegiate, potentially those at the university that you guys were just at, that some individuals were manifested and reformed as what is called a living spell. Some of those living spells are very, very small in capability, like Magic Missile or a light spell. None have ever been discovered to such a degree as is described from Cain's vision. Avernus, this infernum, hellfire manifest, it's never been discovered. It's never been discussed. And if it were to be discussed, it would point, well, prophetically speaking, it would be very, very bad if you fell on the wrong side. Knowing that it is a member of House Cannith is entirely different, because the entire family that is House Cannith died, with an exception to those disowned. The disowned amount was never spoken of publicly, but in private and hushed tones. Cain, you're the only person that is aware that there are 3 known, but it is believed that there are 5 existing members of House Cannith that are directly in lineage and heirs to House Cannith. They're likely many bastards, such as the name of adultery in this age, but unless you're born with a mark, you're practically worthless.
So it is known that essentially, I mean, this guy survived magical nuclear.
He didn't survive.
He
So
was
transformed,
basically. Yeah.
Does it mean it does not? Yeah, I don't know. But we would know, like, this is an extra powerful one of these, and is a member of House Cannith.
Well, a
Kinda what I
high-ranking
was
member of
wondering.
House Cannith
If you
held,
believe that you're insane wizard, yeah, who said he had a vision from the gods
if they were
during a battle.
a high-ranking member of House Cannith, they have tremendous sway, tremendous power, and they're the only people. This is an indicator here. They're the only people that can command the Warforged Soul Foundry. The Warforged Foundry can only be operated by those of the highest echelon of House Cannith. Knowing that, Scout wouldn't be here if they were not a prominent member of House Cannith.
Who dropped the Hellfire nuke? Who did it? Do we know? Who made that happen?
Nobody knows.
Okay.
Honestly, the way that the popular belief is that the gods answered. That House Cannith was playing God. They thought that they rose above their echelon. And that the gods struck them down. Basically swatted them down, saying, you've flown too high to the sun. And they basically glassed all of Sire. Wasn't just House Cannith. It was thousands of people. Either became monsters or died. The only people that walked away unscathed were Warforged.
Yep. So good luck with that one. Maybe we should just like focus on our mission and keep our peepers open.
The problem is, in the recollection state, you know your mission is leading you directly into Sire.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
One problem into another.
Scout, how do you communicate with the creator? Is it verbal or telepathically?
How do I communicate with them?
Verbally. That's
I
what
speak to them.
that's what your memory returns.
Like I'm speaking to you right now.
Perhaps they can be reasoned with then.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or they could just kill us on the spot.
Probably more likely.
So
The
is
Pathfinder has
Sire
only
on the...
gifted me things. They have never done such a thing.
Scout, it's fleeting. But you can recall what was promised to you. You believe that it's an upgrade. You've been told it's an upgrade. But it's specifically an upgrade to your memory. Not to pull forth what you had just recently seen. The thought is that he might be able to unlock memories that you had forgot before you were Warforged.
If I complete my mission, I will be rewarded.
How?
My intelligence module will be upgraded.
What does
What does that do?
Yeah, what does that mean? What does that
It
mean in
allows me
you?
to access my memories.
What memories?
All of them.
As opposed to...
There are parts of me that I do not remember.
Like when the creator erased your memory?
Negative.
Then
So wait,
what-
does Scout know that there was a time before they were a Warforged?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No.
They're not
Yeah.
programmed.
They just know they have memories that are missing. And they keep getting upgrades to like their senses and their memories and things like that.
Is the captain missing memories?
I think he
I
said
remember.
no. He remembered who he was prior
Yeah.
to That's why I think it just depends.
Maybe it has something to do with his dragon mark.
So if you if you complete the mission, then your creator's gonna upgrade you with memories that are already yours that are being. I mean, it sounds like they're being withheld.
Extorting.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is
I'm
extortion.
certain of that.
Your creator is extorting you.
Does that not seem that way,
Memories
Scott?
hostage. He's holding your memories hostage.
Yeah, why couldn't he just give you the memories already? Why do you need to do this mission for?
I'm uncertain. I believe there are rituals that must be done. They require things.
It seems a little bit shady to me, and I'm the shady guy. Remember, I did the shady thing earlier, and that's why I know how to be shady.
Yeah, we need to dump your ROM immediately. We need to see what's going on, because you honestly have less answers than. I mean, you're still holding out on us, but it seems like in a lot of ways you're as confused as we are.
Negative.
Sure.
I know what it is that I want.
Yeah. But
That's because
why?
you're programmed to want that.
Why would he keep your memories from you?
Yes.
That's
I
a
do not believe
important.
he's keeping my memories.
Literally, what is happening?
I'm uncertain.
Yeah.
So he could be keeping your memories from you.
And we're headed to Sire. Eventually, is it?
Yes, it is down the line, from what I remember, but
Okay,
it
so we
is.
got some time.
We do have some time to figure this out.
It's fine. Nobody saw that giant dragon, though?
No.
Negative.
Dragon?
Yeah, it's fine.
I
I'd
scouted
like
for
to
quite
look
some
over the
time.
ship.
I did not see a large creature in the sky.
Yeah.
Anju has been hung up on this dragon for the last couple of days.
Not for several days. Perhaps you dreamt this up. Daydreaming.
Perhaps you need an intelligence module upgrade.
Are you hallucinating?
Damn, Scout. That one. that one hit. That one cuts deep, Scout. That's tough. I didn't realize you were so clever.
I am sorry.
It's fine. Can we just quit? What if we just like once
Quit.
we got on the ground, we just like stopped everything? Just like
World
we had a good
ends
run
or
of it.
something.
We had a good
You're
run of
welcome
it.
to leave any time, but I will push forward.
It's all just
Then-
feeling a bit heavy, is
Oh,
all.
Cain. I would like to continue on to my mission.
It's all feeling very above my pay grade these days.
Finally out of that damnable cave, and I will explore and collect as much knowledge as I can.
Yeah.
I would like to do that as well.
I mean, I don't have any other friends, and some of you are good at killing stuff, so.
Which one of us? Which one's the best?
Percentage-wise, Cain has had the most deaths.
Yeah, that's fair. He's kind of a freak.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Cain blackout murders are kind of.
Yeah, but
We're
I
grading on
saw
a
Sera
curve
chop
here.
a man in twain.
It's unfair.
Oh, we all saw.
Yeah, but
We
it's
all
not really
saw
like-
that.
It's not really like him though, you know? Like he doesn't really have that power. It's just kind of sometimes there, and like he doesn't know how to control it versus
Look,
like
it's if we're it's Sera and then the frog, okay? Does that make you feel better?
Yep, thank you. Yep.
Okay.
What is this criteria based on?
What do you think if I die as the frog,
Ego.
then I'll be covered in slime and Cain can just permanently get high off me?
Oh, boy, howdy. Well, so
Might need to
This
bottle some of
Warforged-
that next time.
where's the geek squad that we're going to? For
Scout.
yeah, I feel like is there a specific person, or are we just like hoping to find
No,
an expert?
We're going
we'll-
into the goblin underbelly.
We'll have to
Yeah, I'm
seek them
sure-
out.
I'm sure one of them can print out a diagnostic for us.
It's
I
about
would
this
not
time
trust goblins.
that you guys can hear from above.
Come on up! Come on up!
Oh no.
Jackpot.
It's time.
You rise to the occasion. You find that the captain is still calling. He keeps stomping. Though his arms still remain in this almost like preemptive bow. They're up and his head is focused. When everybody comes to the surface, if you rise to the top of the vessel, he expresses.
Look over yonder. See those mountain peaks there? Right there. Red caps. See those?
Affirmative.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning, we're gonna soar over those babies right there, and he'll be right over in Rook and Draw. Find your way to the Bloody Market.
Finally.
I know. Everybody's so
It flew
moody, so
by.
angry, and sad.
I'm not angry.
Oh, you're not, but everyone else is.
Yeah, that's
Why
what
is everyone
happens.
so angry?
It's what
I
happens
know.
when you have a conscience, Scout.
You get angry?
You-
I do not think I want a conscience.
You know, Scott,
Well,
maybe if he
you're-
took any time over the last 5 days to sleep as opposed to yell at clouds, he may have found himself a
I'm
bit
not
more reflexive.
crazy.
No,
I
didn't
saw
say
it.
it. Didn't even recommend it, not even a little bit.
I'm not crazy.
Nope, dragons out there.
There are many dragons.
That's true.
Where this one's just like really big though.
There are many big dragons.
Well, listen, I'll be in town for a short time. Gonna have to get this baby repaired. You know, it's seen a little bit of love, a little bit of chin action. Yeah,
How
it's
much
my fault.
shore
It's
leave
my
are we
fault.
getting?
I'm only supposed to drop you off. It's up to you to find a way back home. Now, if you wanted to negotiate, I'm in a negotiations kind of mood.
What to
To get us back,
to get back on the
we probably should negotiate. Yes. We need a way back after all of
Alright.
this, but it may be some time. We have a lot that we need to do.
How much time are we talking here?
Probably weeks.
I don't think all of us will be making it back.
Do we?
And we're gonna sacrifice Cain for science.
So
I-
a noble sacrifice.
It's like you think of the most inappropriate thing to say and then you say it on purpose.
I
Do we
speak
all?
my mind.
It's gonna take-
That's evident.
My guess, probably 10 days before the Fallen is ready to take flight again.
Okay, so that's a couple of weeks. So that gives us time to do what we need to do. Does anybody have a guesstimation of how long?
How?
We've got quite a few things we need to do on this list.
Yeah, how much
Repair.
to stay for like an additional 2 weeks just to wait for us to see if we can come back? If not, you leave without us.
An
mean-
additional 2 weeks. You want me to stay in Rook'n'Draw, the goblin capital of Galarian?
Yeah,
Yes.
isn't like don't thieves loves to be in the thieves' place?
I don't know if you know how many goblins we're talking about here. There's a lot of them. When you think a lot, triple it at least.
Yeah. So
Do you have a problem with goblins?
Oh no, I just don't like being overran and having my vessel taken from me.
okay, what if you just like stay in the area? So we have a way that we can hail you when we need you.
Listen, I'll worry about keeping the Fallen intact, and I'll even consider sticking around, but you have to make me an offer I can't refuse.
More relics of House Candith?
More? Are you presuming that I was able to get any? Last I checked, that relic, that artifact, is right there with Birdo Truly.
Yes. Well, perhaps we can offer some relics
More.
that we acquire on our
You want
trip.
our cool bag of holding?
What the no, that's so not on the table. It's was
No,
never
like
on
if
the
we
table.
after the mission, not like during the mission, like after the mission.
You know how rare that is.
Yeah, we can find another.
Fucking rich kids.
It's true.
Yes,
Where
have
there's
Daddy
one,
buy
there's
us
another,
one.
and where there's
Go-
another, there's another. And if there's another, there's another.
So we have reason to believe, right, that we'll be able to find even more valuable artifacts of House Kenneth in our travels.
I understand. I know how adventuring works.
We're really good at it.
Okay, how much fucking money do you want?
Listen, it's not about money. We talked about this.
That's true. No, we have talked
What
about
do you
this.
fucking
Okay.
want?
Fly away for 3 days and then turn around and fly back and pick us up. Don't have to
Oh.
stay docked.
I know what I want.
What is that?
I want to know Hal's name.
No.
Why? Because everybody wants to know Hal's name. And
Why?
I'm curious.
Just because you're a messy
Why?
bitch.
So
Just
you
because you're a
will
messy
stay.
bitch.
For 2 weeks.
No, I'll
And
stay for a month.
fly us back
Of course I will.
if we give you a name. So absolutely free, just a name.
I mean, I gotta go back anyway.
Why?
Yeah.
Why
You have
why
no-
does the name matter so much to you?
It's
question.
a matter of the trust that I've formed with this person, and breaking that trust is not something I intend on doing.
Whoa. This sounds
Then you should not do
messy,
it.
very lovey-dovey. What did he do for you again?
He saved me.
Oh, sure that wasn't staged?
Okay.
How many? How can people not believe that somebody can actually be genuine despite their role in society as an assassin?
I believe it.
I was a pirate, and then I was killed, and then I was brought
Have
back
you-
and put into a robot's body.
Have you been in love?
And now you're a pirate.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in lust.
Love
You've
is
been a
simply a
pirate.
chemical reaction in your brain.
No, to answer your question, I've never been in love. I thought I was in love.
What about your ship? You're in love with her.
Oh, no, I'm not. I drive her like I stole her.
He blew half of his
Jesus
ship up.
Christ.
Okay, I thought that you had like a very special bond with your ship.
Oh, we
You
do.
seem-
We do. I mean, I keep bringing her up. She's definitely fallen down 6 or 7 times.
So forming a special bond with somebody is important. It's important to keep the trust of those people, and that's why I am not giving the name up.
Is that more important than that guy up there? That guy right above us.
And he points directly into the crow's nest that still hangs from the once previously waterborne vessel.
Yeah, he's been pining over for like 4 or 5 days. What's so special about you, huh? Why do all the boys like you, Sera Paladin face?
I don't know. I don't ask for this.
Oh, woe is me. What it means to be beautiful.
How about we help you capture the owlbears instead from before?
No. That one is bigger than my ship. A smaller one is a problem. That large one? Too many problems.
There were several little ones.
Oh, that's neat. You ever made a mom mad before? You ever had a mom? You clearly never had a mom before. I remember my mom. She beat the shit out of me when I made her mad.
That's. You should
Whoa,
probably.
don't judge my background and upbringing.
No,
This is everyone fawns over me.
Look, I had not the best upbringing of it, and I, talked to people and felt better about. I'm just saying that's very,
Yeah.
very.
And it's also just like nobody asked.
Well,
also that.
I am very vocal and not afraid to talk about my past. I mean, I think that might be a problem with most adventurers. Have you tried talking with them? Everybody has so many secrets.
Yes, and not all of the secrets are worth giving up.
That's the problem. You can't keep secrets safe. They cycle to the surface eventually. They come back and bite you in the ass.
We don't fucking need this guy.
Uh,
I never
No,
liked
you
him.
don't. Go ahead, jump off the ship. It's fine. You didn't pay for anything anyway.
So are we not going to negotiate him to stay so we can actually get back?
I mean,
Listen. Meet me and you right here. Hey, Sarah.
Yes.
I promise, just to get on his nerves from being a whiny, mopey little baby, that I will not tell anyone. Promise? Pinky swear.
Is there some sort of magical bond we can make to form an agreement?
If I whisper his name, then I will fire the flintlock special directly upon my face.
Wait. And I can have it.
My face?
No, you're the flintlock.
Oh, well, I mean, if I die.
Dibs.
I mean, good luck getting to it before I do, but yeah, sure. You can call dibs.
I don't know if I can. I don't know.
The first step is the hardest, and you've been keeping this secret for a long time. The sooner you can be honest with me, the easier it will be for you to be honest with those that supposedly have your back. Why do you think Karen and I get on so well? Because every time I mess up, I own it. I own up to it. And yes, yeah, it's tricky. Of course, we hurt each other from time to time, but friendships are tricky, and we're tough. We bounce back. But to be completely honest with you, we aren't friends, and I have no reason to share the information. That's the only reason I want it. Because I'll have something over them.
Seems like a bargain to me.
Just because I want to see if he's being genuine. Sera's, because this is important to her.
Go for it. He's being absolutely the most petty, mean girl he can be right now. He wants something because everybody else wants it, and he can't stand. There's no bluff. He's being completely genuine.
He's a man of trinkets. He can't be bought. He just wants things that are fun.
That's fine. You nailed it. That's perfect him.
Fine. Yes. You have a deal.
He brings a hand up, and he does the finger motion and taps right over here.
Oh, wait, I have to tell you now?
We're almost there.
No, I think you should have to wait. That's crazy. You would give somebody something before they give you the thing?
Okay, wait, no, Habsies, wait, Habsies. First name now, last name later.
Full name now, and I'll stay 30 days.
That's a lot of days. We only agreed on 24 earlier, so now 30. That's like a whole.
That's big number. That's bigger.
That's like a whole week longer.
And I'll deal with whatever goblin incursion I have to. They're fun gamblers. Until you're on their bad side.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wait, also, we get coffee for the ride back.
Oh, that's on you. You bring coffee on board, then that's for you.
You'll get coffee while we're gone and have it here.
Oh my god, okay.
It's all
fine,
fucking month.
Fine,
You can't go to the market
fine.
for 1 fucking minute?
I have to be there. I have to get I'll get your coffee.
Thank you.
My mic. I look to.
Thanks, Ivan.
You're welcome.
I look to Anju and Ivan, and in the, is this a good deal? Should I tell him now? Because Sera doesn't know.
Tell him and not me.
And the moment that you turn, Sera, and look at them, is like you're getting for some sort of
approval.
Please, is this good? You can see that the only thing that sits on them, maybe with an exception to Ivan, is like they feel the pettiness. There's like some snark that's tucked behind each brow.
Oh, smug satisfaction. I am glaring at you, smiling with indifference about your situation.
God.
This is great. You know why this is great too? It's because he's the one fucker you can tell that can't be tortured. He just said earlier he doesn't feel pain.
It's true. We don't.
Like, even if Cohen knows, like, how does he get the information from him?
I mean,
There's
you don't even
literally
have to
0
tell us.
Like, he could torture it out of me. If you tell me, he could torture it out of me.
All right. I'll give you the full name now. You stay here 30 days.
You have my word.
Just sign here on the dotted line.
Contracts mean nothing to pirates. My word means everything.
Okay.
You were trying to sue a pirate?
You secretly tell him?
Sera will walk over and lean in and whisper in his ear the name.
Okay.
You whisper, and he hears it, and he goes,
Repeat that?
And she takes is there, okay, and she repeats it.
okay. When you repeat it,
Oh no.
he just nods. Goes,
Okay.
and then he looks around to all of you, and then he looks up at the crow's nest.
Ha! I know his name!
Oh no.
And that's all he says.
Oh my god.
And this is where we call tonight's episode.
He's gonna get like
Yours.
tortured.
Oh my god. I don't know if I made a good choice or not. Truly.
I mean,
Truly.
no,
We're not
Bub
gonna
is
have a ship when we get back anyway. No.
Bub's a fucking menace.
I just got played. Okay.
That's where we call tonight's session. You guys were great. Honestly, after you know what, for a month of being down and gone, y'all killed it. Like
Didn't miss a beat.
no,
Yeah.
I was like, no, we're gonna come back a little rusty. We're gonna have to shake off that rust. That was legit.
Yeah. We got
Consistently
right back into it.
consistently proved that you are just the best role players I've ever had at the table.
I was
So
laughing pretty
swear-
hard during
I
some
swear-
of the segments.
In real life, I felt more refreshed after Anju had slept. I don't know, how, but I was like different afterwards.
it's a great session.
I would like some of that sleep, please.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and get everybody their roundouts here. So we'll start with we're gonna start with Anju. Anju, tell us about you. What are you doing? Where can we find you, Ben?
My name's BenBriggs. Bub and I are very old friends from way, way, way back in the before times. And yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I do on BenBriggsLive. I do like Link to the Past randomizer. Tonight, I'm about to go live. I'm gonna be trying to beat Mario Kart Double Dash. It's not fun. And I'm also a singer-songwriter, Down Bad Dad. I also run a company called Tiny Waves. You can check out my music at benbriggs.net. Just type Ben Briggs into your favorite bar, and yeah,
I do.
you'll find me. I'm
I've
just
done
happy to be here. I was missing this group so much, so this has been a blast.
Ivan Freely. Mr.
Hey, it's
FrostPrime.
me. I'm a part of that group. He likes me or something.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, you can find me at FrostPrime and all the places. I play a lot of roguelikes and goof off, and also I'm notorious for not playing games and people getting mad at me for not playing games, and I like to eat their tears.
Damn. Didn't. Okay. All right. Get it. Go hard. Scout is played by Maggie. Tell us about you. What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Hello, everyone. I'm MargaretKrohn. You can find me at MargaretKrohn in all of the places. Been doing a lot of work lately because we are building Ashes of Creation towards our Alpha 2. So you can find that at Ashes of Creation in all of the places because I make games for a living, and that's the current project I'm working on. Mine is creating a whole human inside me.
Oh man. She got one.
Three,
She did
3
one.
months left. It is a wild experience. But yeah, it's been cool, crazy, excited for the future.
Yeah.
Sub
Awesome.
to Bub.
Thank you so much, Sarah. When I'm not torturing you.
Truly.
Tell us about you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tracy, also known as Miss Magitech or MagiRPG. That's where you can find me usually when I'm not here. I play tabletop games with my friends over at twitch.tv/MagiRPG. I run a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle there. That's this weekend. I'm going to a Vampire the Masquerade LARP.
Yeah.
My first ever LARP. Let's go. I get to ascend as a
Looks
nerd.
so awesome.
Because I get to attend a LARP. I'm so ready. But yeah, that's me. That's where you can find me. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Love it. I love that. Cain, CobaltStreak. Tell us about you. What are you doing? Where can we find you?
Hey, CobaltStreak. I play lots of roguelikes and stuff as well. I've been playing Isaac, Hades 2, Pokey Rogue, another Crab's Treasure. Just a bunch of different stuff. A little bit of WoW on the side, off stream. Maybe, throw some raids up on stream sometimes. And yeah, play D&D here on Mondays. Hoping to get another game up soon. Once Bubs is able to find himself another place. And thanks for having me. I had a blast.
Soon,
Be
man.
back.
Soon. Well, guys, that's all. Then there's me. You already know me. You're here. You see what I'm doing. I'm playing lots of video games. I just wrapped up Elden Ring, and then I smashed out Loop Hero surprisingly fast. Didn't think it was going to go that fast, but man, it was just a zoom and got through that. I think next is Yakuza, the newest one. So yeah, coming out. I'm trying to write stories and tell funny things, make voices loud, all things. Come hang out with me. I love your faces, guys. Take care of yourselves. Do what you do. Stay safe, stay nerdy, and we'll catch you later. Goodbye, everybody.